I'm glad you were enjoying your day, Green. It's all good. You know we just working
Who
on the build.
rocks? Kiki rocks. So does everyone else hearing this message, seeing this message, and even those that aren't here yet.
Hi Willow, how are you? You had that timing perfect. Hello, hello, we're back. Back at this build. I almost feel like I should bring the Ghast over for this build. Did I miss a spot? Guess I did. Wait a minute. Hey, brother Risa, bud. Oh my. I guess I just missed a few spots the last time we played.
How it going today?
Yeah, I guess I must have missed a few, so I guess we're gonna fill those in real quickly. And then we're gonna continue on this tall build. Which I don't know, I feel like I might actually bring my Ghast over. Because I can build on top of the gas. I just don't know if that would be faster than scaffolding. You know, since that time, okay, yeah, then I must have accidentally missed them in my rush to get off. Do I use scaffolding or should I use the gas? Can I place things while riding on the gas? I guess is the real question. Maybe. That better not be my mod over here breaking the rules in the chat that I'm seeing. Why the fudge am I? Single layer. Let's say, where are we at? 69. That is a mod I see breaking the rules over here. Pillow wood. And what was over here? How about you, Graham? What have you been doing since you are obviously enjoying having the house to yourself? Okay. Oh, that is good. So let's go up the next level then. Bum 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 bum. Next level is mainly a lot of glow lichen and and starting the like archy way that I like changed I don't know how many times. I should have some stairs, I thought. Oh, they are. Boo. Hold up. I need to do something real quickly. Just been chilling, enjoying it, being quiet, and not having to worry about being around people. That's the best feeling, honestly. I completely understand how it feels. I feel the same way when like my mom's asleep because of working nights and then like my dad is out. It is so nice to have like just peace and quiet for a bit of like a week. Mm. Actually, let's do it this way. Mm. Dum-bum, bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum bum. Da-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-da. Okay, I did what I need to do. Easy place mode. And so what only thing about easy place mode is that I don't know if there is a setting on here that makes sure like the stairways are always placed the right direction. But other than that, stairs are just a little bit of a struggle for easy place. But you kind of can't complain when it's helping with everything else though. I did this not really for a light source. I kind of just texture, adding texture to it and everything. I thought about grass, but I don't know if I kind of want to put grass in here though. And this because this needs to be lit up. There's no torches in here. This is a torch-free zone. Outlawing all torches. Everything needs to be lit up, but for it to be lit up, it needs to be lit up in a way there's no torches. I got to have some pizza today, Green. It was a meat lover pizza. It's been so long since I've had a meat lover pizza, but it was so good. Okay, then this one. Whoops. I thought I had swapped that over. Okay. I thought the Fireflies only like Firefly only came out at night. Is it because the bushes are underground that it always has the effect because it's dark where they are? Is it not based on the day-night cycle? I really thought that was the case. Oh, during the day and night. Would it be different between Java and Bedrock then? Because on Taco World, I had that whole entire like patch of them, and they don't give no particle effect at all until nighttime. I thought it was always doing this. I noticed it last time, but I didn't say anything. It's possible one of the mods we have. That might be the case, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the mods are changing it. Which, if that's the case, I don't mind, because I very much like it. But if it's not a mod, then I am kind of wondering that if that's another thing that's different between Bedrock and Java again. You've noticed I also get little blocks floating in the air on the edge. Or what certainly is a little mini build for each little area. That's surprising. I can't believe you will allow yourself to get that low in chops. It's less surprising when you realize I just used 33 choker boxes of chops today. What you do, burn them? Because I know there's no way you've been on here that long to have gone through 33 boxes of sugar boxes of chops. Feeding dogs. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Food, the composter. Pretty sure you can use it there. I've eaten 37,779 chops, so I am kind of close to 33 sugar box eaten. Yeah, but not all in one day. Also, did the tech stuff change? Did the light, the fudge? I don't know. I swear I don't remember looking like that whenever people joined. It did it! When I scroll up, why is it all linked together and underlined? Interesting. Where's my sugar box? Trying to figure out best place to put these. The thing is like the last time we played, though, it didn't do that. Let's show. This is what I need. Blame the irritable bowel syndrome. What the fudge does that mean, Green? And why do you have a bowl? I'll worry about fixing the stairs later. Oh, bow. Bowel movement. Viva la revolution. Ooh, are you guys done with the witch hut house? Is that a tree? Or at least meant to be a tree? It is a very interesting take on a tree. Just a few details, and then new rooms that wasn't part of the original design until we had an idea because of a thing. Was it whatever you were thinking of on Tuesday when you went to go check because of something? Hello.
Oh, I didn't pop my totem.
Yeah, it didn't fall from high enough.
Yeah.
Wait, the shulker box, I mean the ender chest jumps. Did it always do that? Wait, what?
I did not know it did that.
The what? Wait. Wait, what? What did? Is it because you? Oh, is it because you opened it? Yeah, when you open it, I see the animation.
Huh.
Well, I probably don't see it because of. Okay, well that. Oh no. Okay. Is that something I've been paying attention to? Yeah, I must say there's others.
There's a lot of weird animations.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if something's updated or not. It looks already. Well, yes. Well, I don't know which. You used visual, right? I feel like you should see it then. But what brings you to come and check out what I'm up to?
I wanted to show you something funny.
Is it you falling to your death?
No, I was wanted to take you somewhere.
Oh.
Are you sure? Because that
Am
would be
I
really
going to
funny.
die?
You should be fine.
Let me put my stuff down because I have a feeling I might die.
The fuck was that sound?
It was me popping my totem.
Popping them totems.
Oh, okay. I guess I just don't hear that enough to really recognize the
Actually,
sound off the map.
how far is it?
Like 2 kilometers.
Oh, my
Shouldn't be
wings
that
are not. I don't have enough X. My wings are actually about to break.
That's fair. Want to trade?
No, I want to
Is Max
keep
enchanted?
mine. I mean, mine's enchanted too.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'll
yeah,
use
then-
it to go. I just need to fix mine later.
Okay. Where's the nearest nether portal?
Do
Want to join the group?
you didn't want to give me the wings? Hello?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Cool. For some reason, I just feel like I'm going to die, so I'm just going to leave all my stuff here.
If I fits, I sits.
Yeah, do. Okay,
If you manage to
nearest,
die, I will be sad.
nearest portal is over. It's fine.
You probably want to go to the one on the roof.
One on the roof. Oh, so then up here?
This random thing in the sky.
It's not a random thing in the sky. It's for anybody that wants to get the fall from all the way height all the way down to
There's an achievement for, like, falling the entire distance and surviving, so that's what this is.
It is still fairly random.
no.
Random.
For people who want the achievement, they can get it. Okay, where are we going?
Okay, this way.
Man, we still have not made this safe.
No.
Well, the mob switch is on currently, so it's safe. We'll just glide this way a little bit.
What is all the way out here in this specific direction?
Well, it's just easier
Oh, to get to
to
wherever
get
you're
on
trying to
the
show us.
nether roof. You know, I could take the highway, but
Life is a highway.
I wanna ride it on
All night
island.
long.
Oh, dear chunk. Uh-huh.
we're gonna go this way around the edge.
Okay.
Hey, if we go parallel to the highway.
The Nether
It's great.
Fortress.
I didn't think anyone used that one, so they probably won't miss half of it being gone.
I actually
Wait a
went to
minute,
it
did you
couple
do
weeks
this
ago.
recently? Because I swear that Nether Fortress
This
was
was in
always...
November. We did this
I-
November.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
I went to that like a couple weeks ago to like try to get a bunch of skulls.
Because
And,
Greed,
then I
Greed,
was
you
like,
had
"Wait
me...
a second."
Alright, here we go.
Yes, you had me really thinking I was going crazy. Because I was like, how is there no way I've never noticed this? And I'm like, this had to be recent.
Well, I didn't know when it was. I just was saying like I found this thing.
Well, no, like Bud confirmed it,
There's
but
a
like you
1,000
just
by
had...
1,000 hole.
Which one is that?
You know, you just... like, he
Anyway,
just
if I turn off
confirmed
the
it,
mob
but you
switch-
helped me...
Look at go.
What?
Gold.
This is too
Motherfucker
smart.
turned pigman into Enderman.
This is too smart for my brain.
Yeah, so like
Alright,
normally
so
gold
if-
farms, they just like all the portal based ones, they spawn in a 31 by 31 area, is the largest that can link to a single portal in the nether or in the overworld. So I would not go through any of those portals. You will probably die.
These?
I just wanted to look because like
Yeah. Well, you can come down and watch it. So don't hop in it.
now I'm
Right.
tempted to hop in it.
That's
Just fight you.
That's just a hole that you'll just fall and just immediately die probably. And then your stuff will get burned, so I would advise against that.
I mean, if you want to
you
throw
want
me
to
all
get
your
over
stuff,
outside, I can
Green,
show
I mean,
you.
we can...
I can show
You
the
want to throw me
portals
all
if
your
you
stuff,
want.
Green, you can definitely jump in.
There's a safe portal up here. Yeah, basically I just made 6 modules that are 31 by 31.
Smack my face into that.
Okay, where's the nearest one? Alright, we go this way. Oh, his key's not here yet.
Yeah, she's
Alright, oh, this way?
Yeah, this way.
Uh, did it really take us this long to get out here? It's already nighttime?
There we go. This is what the overworld is. You can see the portal that they go to up there. Just a drop chute. Of course, there's no bottom to the portal. Portals don't need to have a bottom.
What?
But I'm
It's just
right
portal
here.
slicing. There's gold down here if you want some.
I don't need gold. I need.
This is the only chest that has any in it currently. I got this from.
Why do
Romeo
you
last
need
night.
this much gold?
Because we need quartz to build the nether perimeter. That 1,000 by 1,000
What-
hole is gonna have a build.
What
put
is
in
the gold for?
it. We need to trade it to get quartz from piglins, because we need 1 million quartz blocks, and I'm not getting that from mining it.
And you're not.
See?
The villagers isn't faster than the piglins?
Yeah, when you have 140 piglins trading, I can show you the trading farm. We'll have to head back to.
But the. Where'd he go?
We'll have to head back. I just flew up. Yeah, we head back this way. Ignore the towering machine by the nether portal. That's just the portal slicer.
Yeah, I keep going too low. Shit.
Save.
It's not that hard to land on it.
Well, we have level 3 rockets, so it's just
We
speed.
just have a lot of monument, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should re-enable the mob switch. That should be fine, actually.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
As long as you don't go to one specific corner. Yeah, we head this way. Ignore the work in progress farm there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, see, this is great. This is what I... Wait, so then... Never mind. I know now where... I've pieced together my thoughts I would happen now.
Which one is it? This one here? No. Why can I not find it? Oh, because this is the one up here.
Hi, Alex and Piney.
Is this straight up?
Uh-huh, okay, yep. I'm just gonna look from down here, because I don't want to waste a rocket to get up there.
This is just the trading farm. We have like 140 piglins crammed in that corner right there.
How is entity
we just-
cramming
Oh,
not
that
killing
is a lot,
them?
yeah.
Because if you're on a ladder or a vine or inside scaffolding, entity cramming is disabled. So there's just a scaffolding at their feet.
What?
It makes it so it doesn't lag you as well, because it just
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
Whoop, I
see
missed.
that.
cross it. Yeah, I forgot to grab some gold. There's just this crafter that when we turn on, just at hopper speed crafts.
I'm not making it, Hardy. You made it through another day. You're already halfway through this one. You're definitely gonna make it. It's only 3 more days.
Has anyone ever told you you're a bit of a tryhard?
Perhaps.
A little unstable,
just a
but
few
I'm happy
farms
you're
here.
on. How is
Oh,
everybody?
yeah, just a
No.
few. Just like a couple
I'm
dozen.
getting my brain
Well, yeah, the more
overloaded
this
with
is
the
nether
science
farm. We
behind
have our
this
guardian
stuff
farm,
because
there's
I
the
don't
crafting farm there,
understand.
there's the block beacon, there's the disc farm.
But I'm happy to
There
see
is
you
the
even if
silver
you're
farm down there,
feeling
if you want
not
ink
the
sacs, you can down
best.
here.
See, this is how they play Minecraft. Me and Gringo do pretty and cool things,
Yeah, well,
and
we
this is
have
how they
squids in the
play.
river next to where we live, so
Fair enough.
I almost landed in that fire. What is this?
oh, this fire?
Yeah.
It's just soul fire.
What
That's
is
because,
this?
this squid farm, the squids come through that portal up there.
Oh,
We stab them, the items get picked up, sorted out here, and then loaded, and if you drop down the platform right below it. Here's all
Okay.
ink sacks and glowing sacks.
so
All you
the
get every
first area that you used the World Eater at was not big enough for all your farms. So then you proceeded to make another area.
Well, this was the area for our overworld farms, and so we just kind of extended it to include both. And yeah, it'll be a cool build when it's done. I need to design it still.
Okay, so why'd you put it here and not further away where we would have noticed this?
Because there is a double ocean monument here. So we could have 2 guardian farms that link to the same spot. Also the copper farm. The copper farm also just only was really buildable here.
Great.
What?
I was like, you're getting kind of close to the ground down there. I might not be able to see it, but I know it's there.
I was still pretty far away.
It's
Oh,
almost
okay.
50 blocks down. This is originally built on the nether roof.
I'm
Want to see our copper?
so lost. No, maybe none of it's making any sense to me.
It's just
which...
right over here.
Okay. We talked a little last night, so now I missed them even more. But you're not allowed to miss the. Oh, I thought it was this one.
Yeah, here's the copper.
I thought it was that one.
No, that's the slime farm over there.
Is it this
Yeah,
one?
want all the shells?
No, is this what I'm. Oh my gosh, how many freaking farms are here?
There's like a
There's a
dozen.
chicken, there's feathers.
Oh yeah, these are chicken
There.
jockeys. This is all the feathers and chicken I've gotten from stabbing chicken jockeys while I was running this farm. I've killed 400,000 chickens in it.
For copper?
Well, it's baby
Oh,
ground.
yeah.
They occasionally spawn with chickens, you know? 1 in 400
Okay, I guess
of them.
that is true.
Hello.
That does make
There's
sense.
also tridents up here if you want any.
You talking to them would make
I
them miss
already
them,
got two.
make you miss you more.
Well, there's like 1,000 up here.
But it also should give
We
you the
don't
courage
already
to
got
push
two.
through it. Because that means you're closer to
I got
seeing
one for
them.
flying, I got one for
soon.
fighting. That's all I need.
Alright, want to see the Empire State Building?
Is that down here?
It's this way. Just through this portal here. Actually,
You needed a rocket to get it here?
I want to make
Wow.
sure you didn't get lost. Be very careful of which way you go out the portal, I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll
Um,
grab some, Alex. Can I get some of the tridents when we go back through?
Sure. This way.
Just-
That's the quarry storage that you're at. There's like 13 million deep slate over there.
Hey Kiki, you know how there are like uncontacted tribes in the world? I'm starting to feel like one of those.
Yeah! I told you they play Minecraft on a different
It's the Empire
level.
State Building. Want to come in?
Oh, where do we go in at?
The bottom? Where else do you enter a building?
I was about to just bust through the window.
Through the
What-
window in the wall. Oh yeah. Here, let me go inside. Alright.
I'm being griefed. This is where we make all of our oxidized copper.
It's the world fastest copper farm. Oxidized copper, what?
Yeah, you place down the copper, and then there's these giant block silos above you that will store it and oxidize it faster. And then at the bottom, it'll get cleaned up and sorted out into this chest over here. I just decided to put the Empire State Building around it because it was funny.
Whee!
Maybe up to the top.
That's what I'm doing.
See, there's just no way for me to
I don't
explain
actually
the
know if you can
level
get
of what they play
outside through
Minecraft
the
at.
top. I kind of just
It
like,
took
'Cause I
me
will
4
never
level 3 rockets to
understand.
get up here.
alright. I don't know how to navigate this. I built it and I
She's
still
over
don't have any
here
clue where
yelling at
anything
me
is.
about.
There's
Oh,
no
what's she
way
yelling
out.
at you about not taking care of yourself?
Yesterday
Like I
just
told
found
you
this
what
door.
happened.
Just make a hole.
Oh. Ouch.
Oh, there actually is a door.
Ouch. Ouch. Don't worry, I'm eventually gonna make it.
Where it was.
It's in this corner over here.
I made it! I'm too afraid to go down.
Ah, right.
Oh, I don't have a pickaxe. Great.
Having trouble getting out.
Great, save me. I'm
You just
too afraid to go
Somebody
down.
save me
I
from
don't have a
this nightmare.
pickaxe. It already took so many rockets for me to get in here. Thank you. No, you just found Wakanda. This is what Build says. This is Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's Wakanada.
It's
very empty inside.
It's just, well, yeah, it wasn't supposed to actually have anything inside.
Well, you built this around something, and the least you could have done was added more of an interior.
I found someone's random map download from like 2011 of the Empire State Building, and I just built it.
Where are we? We're only at 268? Well, I guess when
It
you're
goes all
at...
the way to the building limit.
Okay, I guess that makes sense when you're at bedrock.
Yeah. There's a way out up here. We
No
had to
working
go all the way
lighthouse
down
up
to
here?
The bedrock to make it so that it could be tall enough to put the Empire State Building in the building limit.
Is there a lightning rod up there?
I don't think so. No, there's
Missed
just a streamline.
opportunity. Missed opportunity for aura farming.
Alright, hold on a second
Yeah,
while I go
it's
make
just a
grab
streamline.
some iron. Oh, some copper from the copper farm that is right over here. Wanna check out the copper farm? The other side of
Was
it?
that not what was in this building?
No, that's where we oxidize the copper. The actual copper's produced over here to the west.
Oh my god.
I don't know
what
how
the
they
fuck
tell
is
where
this?
over anything is
This
because
an
all I see is a
impossible shape.
void.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What is this?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
It's
the
copper
frames.
farm.
The
Oh,
frames.
you might want to turn off bubble column particles if you want to have a frame rate on this.
I can't. Why did you warn us about this first? Where the hell is it?
I forgot. Just video settings. There's particles, and you just uncheck all. On the left is particles,
I
and just at the very
checked
top you can just turn
all.
on. And it's at the very top.
Apply. What was it? I just heard my computer to start firing up.
Yeah, well, if you drop below, you can probably maybe glance inside and kind of see. If you
What
can.
the fudge?
It's like 200,000 bubble columns that they spawn in, and then portals that send them to the Nether.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
thought
have
that
to
was-
use Kiki's stream to actually see what's going on in there then.
You thought it would be funny to try to crash us.
I forgot it did that. I turned off the particles myself.
Just about sleep. That's the biggest thing we be talking to you about. Cause you need your sleep.
Someday we'll finish the decoration on this.
What are you gonna turn it to?
Oh, you can walk over this way a little bit.
What
Like,
is this?
it's
Oh, is
just
this the edge of the wall?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's one of the Tiki Tower things.
You really feel small as you run up to it. Just eyeing up the
Anything
diamonds.
you guys do make me feel like I'm 1 pixel tall.
Oh yeah, Bill wants me to show you the statues. Alright, we'll have to head this way.
Well, I didn't know we were gonna be taking this big of a tour. I'm definitely gonna need some more rockets. Since I thought I was
Oh,
gonna
hey.
die in the
I
middle
have
of
a few
this.
shulker boxes.
I see that this has also been 1,000 by 1,000 block thing, because the wall has like that same pattern.
Well, I'm pretty sure this
It's,
is where they
uh,
ran the first World Eater at.
Yes, this is where we collect the thing.
Yeah.
Also, I was paying more attention to the wall. I was not paying attention to where you went.
I've just been falling in the wall. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, I see you. Hello.
Yeah, I was just at the corner. Here we go.
So I knew about
This
this
is the
one.
middle of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
an
a
odd
3,000
shape.
3,000 blocks long.
Whoa!
This is what Bill wanted me to show you.
3,000 kilometers. What the
Whoa.
fuck are you?
No.
Fucking European?
It's 3 kilometers long. 3,000 blocks. From end to end. The other way, this middle area is only 800 by 800, so.
Yeah, it's an odd shape.
Yeah, do you like the sword? I made the sword, Build made the statue.
Why is there a hole in the sword?
Because it looks cooler than it not having a hole.
Because they want it to be an impractical weapon. Like it's stuck in people whenever you stab them.
It's not very really stabbing anybody.
Yeah, Alex, they're not wrong.
This
The
roll
builds
really
are
does feel like it's
impressive,
120
but
blocks
their
tall,
level
but
of
it really
gaming
is.
is on a different level than I can ever comprehend.
Don't question how long I forced Bill to work in the mines to place all these blocks.
You force build? I'm
Yeah,
surprised it
I
wasn't
gave
the
him the
other way
schematic.
around.
I gave him the schematic. It says, and just told him place all of these blocks, and he's like, okay. 2 months later, he's like, they're done.
I'm surprised
I
it's
think
not
it's
the
like
other way
1,000,000
around, but
blocks.
okay. What the fuck?
This build, this build of the nether perimeter is why I want to make a build size comparison of builds on the server where I just collect up everything, put in like schematics, and just like do one of those like size comparison videos. Because I just think it'd be funny.
Why is
also
your
just
name
probably
not
the largest thing.
Design Bud and Builds is Build since you designed the stuff and
Ooh,
Build
nice.
builds the things?
You're gonna break up my perfectly immaculate wall I made.
Oh no, it's not like there's like a billion other holes in the wall anyways.
Yeah, I'm about to say there are a
I
few
don't have any
too.
building
And...
blocks, so I have to... Oh.
Oh, now she's really
actually
about that to mess
I'm
it
not
up.
actually hurting for diamonds, I just wanted to like, be like, oh, diamonds. I didn't actually care for
Oh, this must have been a snowy area. There's snow here.
Yeah, this is frozen
Even
ocean.
this far down. Wait, this was an ocean?
It was.
How many sponges did it take?
I don't think we used a single sponge in training it. We just used the world eater.
The world eater eats everything.
That's so
green.
boring.
Yeah,
It's so
that's what they
boring.
use.
I'm sorry, there's like a billion blocks in this hole that we had to remove. No,
Yeah, I
there's only
think
200
Build
million.
came up the perfect name for you. You're Design E-Bud, and then you got Build the Eye.
Yeah, I read this way a couple hundred blocks.
So it's difference between architect and construction workers.
Yeah.
I design all the I build the farms. Build makes the builds.
Build builds everything. Bud designs everything. What's this?
This is the Guardian farm. There used to be 2 ocean monuments.
Oh, they really were close to each other.
Yeah, this is why we had to build it here. This and the drowned farm.
Eh.
You need more fireworks?
I've
Yeah,
got plenty.
I do.
Alright, we're just over here on
Need
top
some.
of the green.
Day
only
night,
five
day
duration
night,
one,
day
but-
night, day night, day night, day night, day night, day night, day night,
Such
day
sea
night,
level.
day night, day night.
Did you steal all my fireworks?
You thought the ICH was massive? Oh no 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 no, my
you
sweet
go.
child. The ICH is not massive at all.
Okay,
Have I
we
not
should
showed
maybe
you the
just do
haunted
the
house
running
that they have
rocket.
built?
There's a
Thank
stack
you.
of rockets. They're flight duration 1, so they should be easier to control, but you'll burn through them faster. Now to find the way out.
Oh, this is what you were
this way.
talking about with the day night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to have us lost up in here?
This is why I have Distant Horizon, so I can actually see the entire thing in its fullest. Let me get a free cam screenshot to send in the Minecraft channel.
Wee.
There's some diamonds over there, Gary.
Wasn't here.
Quick question.
Okay, where is
Oh, we're back.
Minecraft?
Oh, is this the
There we go.
Tritons? These
I
are-
posted a screenshot of the perimeter in the
Where's the Triton so I
Minecraft
can
channel.
ransack him?
that's over this way on the last farm. The other direction.
Oh, fully enchanted too.
Alright, if you want max enchant ones, you can use these. This is the short box of max enchant tridents I made of each. The only missing trident is the one I gave you, Kiki. From both of them.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I just figured these farms are a little powerful for what we need.
You have to check the
So,
enchantment
all
on
the
them,
reason for
Alex, but I
extending the
grabbed
side
some.
to get
They're
so
already
close to
fully
the highway
enchanted.
Was that we're gonna actually connect it to the highway so that people can come here.
Oh, there you go again. That's why I was so close to the highway.
Yeah. Also, the highway is the only reason why this isn't 1024 by 1024.
And there goes your other answer. They just barely missed it, and only because
If we
of
did
the
make it
highway.
the full size, if we did make it the full size, our option was either we have to cut the
Okay.
entire highway, or we have to cut our base out of the picture.
You couldn't go the other direction?
I'm sorry, I don't want our base to be also included in this hole.
I vote the base.
So we just yeah. Did you scrap like half the tridents?
No.
Want to go home now?
Yes.
That's fine. I only use like 3,000 levels enchanting those all. I still have 12,000 left. That's
I
fine.
know. That's why I know they'll be fine.
Alright, if you come up here,
I thought
on
I
the way
was
back home.
like getting myself to 420 levels at one time.
No.
I actually stabbed 160 million rounds, so you know. Levels just can't come in when you do that. I forgot I was
I
AFK,
thought you
and that's
accidentally
what 2 million
stayed on the
blocks.
server for 2 months with an XP farm.
What was the drown farm? I was stabbing drown.
Yeah, I just used the end farm for the 420 levels.
420.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I was like getting a bunch of levels anyways, so I was like, I'm at like 90. I'll just keep going to get to a funny number.
90? And you're like, you'll keep going till you get to a funny level?
It's only 16 times more XP.
Yeah!
It's really not that bad.
That's a lot coming from you.
Alright, the
I
mob
just-
switch is off.
I just wanted a funny number. And I was already past 69,
You could have enchanted some things.
but I didn't wanna.
Trying to get the exact on that would have been hard, though.
I do oftentimes go to 69 whenever I'm like just
That's
doing
over
whatever.
there,
Though.
so
I
I
currently have
should be over here.
816 times more XP than your 420 levels. I did not think it would be 800 times more.
Well, right now I'm at 40, but I'm
It's
saying
like
I went to
37.
420 one time.
Yeah. Did you see the screenshot I posted in the Minecraft
I
channel?
saw it.
There you go, Alex. Just divide
3,000
which
blocks
one
long from end
is
to end.
for lightning striking and which one's for
Oh yeah, also we
riptiding.
can turn particles back on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen this. They would
I'll
show
have to
me a
make
picture of the
mental
whole
note to
thing.
not send people to the 100 or 250,000 bubble columns without disabling the particles.
Oh, trust me, I think they have a little bit more common
It's
sense to
all the
know
mom's
not to
mistake.
go somewhere they don't know is. If anything, I would get more messages
It was
asking
a
me why is this
dishonest
an open
mistake,
area is. Besides green.
Nothing makes you feel the power of a farm more than your CPU exploding.
In this economy, that's the last thing you kind of want
In a
exploding.
fucking block game.
And people question why do you have such a powerful computer.
Yeah,
That's
a basic tour.
why.
I'll show you some of the other farms, but if we went next to the magma cube farm, the server would crash in like 15 seconds. Because it's currently incomplete.
Then why make it?
It's incomplete. Until it's done, I need to, right now, the issue is they'll send hundreds of magma cubes to the overworld per second, and there's nothing to kill them. And the server doesn't like it when
Then
there's 200,000.
Don't.
I'm
Well,
glad you're
they'll-
on the
well,
same
they'll
page
think
as
to
me
kill them.
now, Green, when it comes to them.
Wait, what?
I said, I'm glad you think the same thing I be thinking when they be like, this is what we're going to do. And I'm like, why? And they're like, oh. And I'm like, isn't that going to cause, like, problem? They're like, probably. I'm like, then don't. They're like, nah, I think I'm going to do it.
It only causes problems if misused. That's why I told people not to come to the hole this week, because so
I've
long
never
as everything's
seen
in
someone.
process.
I've never seen someone work harder to play the game less.
Yeah.
Like,
Just wait till you see the
Thank you.
Hogland farm.
like just like play creative or something.
The Hogland farm is extra funny. It's if we run it for 4 minutes, it will produce enough food to feed everyone over the entire lifetime of the server.
Joke's on you, act like you know the lifetime of the server.
Well, I
Uh-huh.
mean the existing lifetime.
Now you know what the lifetime is.
It's a whole ass channel, motherfucker. Got like 10,000 Christmas movies on there,
Yeah. See, Alex gets it.
and all of them are like the exact same movie every time. Hello.
Alex gets it because Alex thinks it the same way that you think of playing the game, just as a way smaller scale.
The point of making fast farms is so you need to spend less time at them. You know? Like, if it could accidentally destroy the server, I'd rather, you know, only have to run it for like 10 minutes than to have to run it for 3 weeks to get the amount of resources I need.
Did you ever think the scale of it is what breaks the server and not how long it's running?
I'll have you know, I put the greatest
have a
effort
know.
into optimizing the performance of it so it is as lag efficient as possible.
They got to, because it would kill the gosh dang server.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm surprised you taught
Bet
your
you didn't
donkey how to
expect
climb
me-
scaffold.
I was about to say, bet you didn't expect me to get this up here.
I did not.
Yeah, it's simple. You just run it face into the wall, and then you just jump, you know?
Anyway, I can disable the overworld mob switch now. I finished my overworld building for the day.
I did not realize the... On ways that...
Oh,
that's
mob
Bill
switch isn't
Bell.
supposed to be on
that's-
when I'm playing.
I was like, wait, when was he on? But that's
That's the
the
name of
fake
their
account. That's
bazillion
the
accounts they
fake-
got.
that's the fake build.
Yeah, one of them.
Thanks to those mega bills, I have plenty of copper to create new copper items. Yeah, as you're still waiting for the server to be updated for the copper items still. Which last time I heard was supposed to be a 2 weeks.
We
And
have that copper
Well,
farm.
Build was out of town this last week, and he wanted to do it now that he's back. He got back today, so... Like,
okay.
an hour ago, he got home. So... It should be probably
Eh.
sometime this week.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess next week, technically. This week's almost over. Sometime in the next 7 days, we should have the server updated.
Oh yeah. What kind of glass did I use?
And maybe some point in the next 7 days, I'll be done slicing portals.
Black. These sliced portals aren't gonna be causing an issue now.
They
Oh, yeah,
only
Kiki.
cause problems if you place a block next to them, so just don't touch them, and they're fine.
Kiki, earlier you were talking about like a tree. Were you talking about one of the custom trees that Zazzle's made?
Yeah, I was asking, was that a tree over there?
Yeah. She made a bunch of like custom trees.
They're very interesting.
I'm gonna leave the group now. It
Goodbye.
was fun showing you tour. I'll take you to take you on tour again when it's actually done and we have the the hole's not just being a hole.
See
know?
you in another few years.
Is
Then.
it gonna break our game again?
Well, no, it's just placing blocks. The edge of the perimeter didn't break your game. It was just giant pillars with giant holes in the sides because we haven't added the walls yet.
Ah, okay.
Also, that doesn't have a floor yet either. The floor is only going to be 3 million blocks to place, so, you know.
Yeah, you know, only 3 million.
If all goes well, it'll be done
Yeah,
sometime
it's a
in the
small
summer.
loan of 3 million bucks.
Small
Yeah.
loan.
Well, the surface area of it is 1.5 square kilometers, which is 1.5 million blocks, and we have to put 2 layers on the floor. 1 layer of actual blocks, and the next layer.
This
to spawn
motherfucker's
people.
not speaking American again.
Honestly, he's just speaking a whole bunch of numbers, and I'm trying to sit here and catch all of them.
I think the stair is facing the wrong way.
It most likely is. Thank you.
Is it supposed to be like an L shape?
No,
Okay.
I
Fixed it.
forgot. I forgot that's what I was in the middle of doing until somebody said, "Yeah, you want to see something funny?"
This one's also like that.
Thanks.
Oh. And what about this side? This side looks good. Okay.
Yeah, somebody said you want to see something funny when I was in the middle of checking those. Yeah, I definitely forgot to give it back to you because all I did was stick it in the shulker box. Okay, thanks.
Oh, how'd you get so tall?
I know. Why would I feel bad? I just forgot to give it
Because-
back.
Because you stole it.
Nah,
Beef.
I don't feel bad.
Beef.
If anything, now it's mine.
Beef. Oh, right, I never started my music. I was like, why is it so quiet now? That's why.
Why do we need to make a shulker farm? It's fine. Why? Ouch. I think we're fine. And so I can stop feeling bad about giving people sugar boxes. Why don't you make the farm then? Or the farm,
My path was lost.
shop? I don't know.
I was just trying to run around and then just ran into a pole.
Just because I thought my easy place was on, and it wasn't. Oh my gosh. It's over. Hi, Clay. Yeah, we just went on the craziest tour. And we're back to finally building.
We already got love in hell. The rest is easy, baby. Anyone who finds love in hell can do anything, baby. You and me don't need no one else to make it through the crazy.
Great, I did feel like that was a really perfect example of them, though. Explaining us we're this uninterrupted, like, undisturbed tribe that...
Oh, the like uncontacted tribes that
Uh-huh.
exist in the world. I mean, like, that's why I said it. I was like, oh, hey, this is like an entirely different world.
Everything they
this is,
do
like,
always make you feel like an
civilization.
entire different world.
This is like an entire civilization, even though there's only 2 of them. And then, the rest of us are like in the Stone Age.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's not really the Stone Age.
I'm saying, like, in comparison.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
There's a
in comparison,
over
we're
here.
not really in the Stone Age, but they make us feel like that's where we're at.
Nice.
But how are you, Clay? And Willow apparently stole Alex sign. And I don't even know how. And that's the crazy part.
This dude's not even on the server.
I know, right? That's what makes it crazy. I feel like Willow has the power of all trees, since Willow's a kind of tree, and so he's just able to take any wood product that he wants.
Oh my god. Willow, are you Hashirama Senju from the Naruto anime? That guy could control wood.
Really?
Yeah.
What element could nobody control in Naruto?
Let's see. So like the like main 5 elements were like wind, fire, lightning, earth, and water, and then there were also two like separate ones that were yin and yang release. And then there's like the combination of those two, which was yin yang release.
Wait, so yin and yang were separate, and then there was one that was both?
It's basically just the combination of the two that makes like a way more powerful combination.
Like the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
Totally.
The Taco Bell Pizza Hut combination?
Yeah, and then there were like elements that were like combinations of two of the elements. So like fire and water had like a couple different things, like it had boil release. It had, what was another one? I can't think of any of off the top. It's been a while since I watched the series. I've just kind of been getting back into like some of the YouTube videos on the series, you know? Oh, I was gonna mess with Alex, but he hasn't fixed it from the last time I messed with him.
From last week?
No, I've just been going up and like opening all the gates on his bridge.
Wow, that's mean. Oh, you want to know? I did psychological warfare on my coworker this week. It was really funny.
No, you fixed it the first time, Alex, but I did it like right after you did that, basically, and it's just been like that for weeks. But what would you do with your coworker?
Well, so my coworker works in the freezer of the grocery store, and so I ask him all the time for like frozen stuff. Well, this one time he couldn't find what I needed, and then he got sassy with me and started wagging his finger in front of my face 3 times, and I didn't appreciate that. So the next day, when he wasn't looking, I found his Mountain Dew that he likes to keep on his shelf, and I hit it. And on top of that, I did what my other friend usually always does to play with him, and I flipped it upside down and shook it. And then an hour later, I came up to him and was all like, he's like, "What do you want now?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing. I've already exacted my revenge." And he was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Nothing." And then I walked off. And then I walked back up to him. And he's all like, "I definitely have not been thinking about what you said earlier and not wondering what you have done, even though you said you did nothing. And it's definitely have not been concerning me at all." And I'm like, "I told you I haven't done anything." He was all like,
knows, I do not condone this behavior from Kitty. You do not fuck with someone's Mountain Dew, okay? That's fucked up.
And then I was all like, and then I was about to walk off. I was all like, "Today's drink choice was Mountain Dew, right?" And he turned around. He was all like, "You did it." I was like, "Oh, yes, I did." And then he started trying to find it. I'm like, "Oh, no, I didn't just only mess with it. I also hit it." He was like, "I don't remember where that was," because by now it's been like 2 hours since I did that. And then like I left him to go try to figure out where his Mountain Dew was, and I came back and he hadn't found it yet. I was all like, Well, if you remember where you put it at the first time, all I did was move it down one shelf. And so he started looking at the shelves. And he was like, "You did it." And I was like, "Oh, yes, I did. I told you I was getting my revenge back from yesterday."
I feel on top of the world.
Are you on top of the world? Are you good up there?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to get it down? Oh. Okay. How many hearts did that take?
4.
Okay. I thought that would have taken a lot more. But yeah, that was my psychological warfare I did this week, and I thought it was really funny. But he messed with me to begin with, so in my defense, it was worth it.
Oh, fucking with someone's Mountain Dew. That is evil.
Well, that's just because that's what his choice of drink was today, which definitely worked out in the plan. Because if it was not Mountain Dew, it would have been a can, and that would not have worked out.
Evil. And not in the good way.
What could I say? Evil is my middle name.
Kiki Evil Rock.
E.
Or Kiki Evil the Beast. Depending on if we're looking at Minecraft or Twitch.
Whichever way sounds better. Ah, shoot, I ran out of blocks. But in my defense, I only did that because my other coworker has me do that to mess with him because he hasn't been working morning shifts. And that's the only time he works. And so he usually has me play that trick on him, and he knows that's from his other friend. And so I just do it now just because he's also my friend. And so he taught me to do that. And so now I do it to mess with him. And so it's like basically coming from like both of us. But I don't do it often. I only did it because my friend didn't work morning shift at all that week, so he couldn't come and say anything to him about it. You did it again. It's shocking revelation. Alex just can't believe you. Right after him fixing it.
The shocking revelation was like a bit after. I think that was around the time that you were saying.
The psychological warfare.
Sometime around then, yeah.
What can I say? Sometimes I have a little evil bone now and then. Oh, I took him out. I forgot. You like?
What?
You like?
The build? Yeah.
No, the little guys.
Oh, okay. Let me actually take a look. Oh, yeah.
I made sure to take one that take inspiration off the baby mobs that are coming.
Okay, but wait. Why are the tentacles like this? Shouldn't they be on the outside and then there's like one in the middle?
No, because I knew that's exactly how you would want it. That's
But that's what they look
100% specifically why I didn't do it.
But that's what they look like, Kiki.
Yeah, that's how you want it to look like. I was not
that's what
doing
the
it.
mob actually looks like.
Nope. Nah. Like I said, I knew you were going to say that. Because literally when I was filming this on my creative world, I did that at first. I was all like, nope. Got rid of it. Did the 4 and went on with life. I was like, I don't even care if this isn't even accurate.
It's what they look like, though.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it also means I'm not doing it like that. I will say I can't wait for the baby update to come out because I can't wait to actually fill this up with a whole bunch of gas. This is gonna be so cool looking. I'm excited for the copper update. There's gonna be so many new copper items. I'm actually looking forward to that too, because I've had a inspiration picture of something that's made out of copper that I've actually also wanted to build. But
It's what they look like.
well, you also have to think about it. This is way smaller than that, and I can't fit as many on there without it looking crazy. So to size it right, it was the best I could do.
No, I actually think these are bigger.
They are, but the legs are not as chunky as the legs on there.
Could
Which
use like
allows
end
it to...
rods.
End rods wouldn't look right, and then they would be all drippy because of them being end rods.
Pale fences.
You want to give them twig legs?
They'd be thicker than end rods. And you didn't complain about those being too skinny.
Yeah, but they have dicky legs. I don't know. It's hard to get the same thing on a scale ratio to that. Yeah, they might be the same as block, but on a 1-to-1 ratio, it's not the same size. Whoops, that's way too much. What else
Why isn't
goes
this
in
doing the
this?
crawling animation?
Is it? What color comes next? Don't remember. I don't remember. I'm just gonna grab all these.
It's doing the crawling animation for you.
Yeah.
It's not doing it for me. What the fuck?
Legs is wobbling on the ground.
Oh wait, oh I know because my texture packs all got fucked up. So now I don't have any on.
Oof.
That's what it was.
That sucks.
So I guess that was part of those.
I got ice cream today.
Ooh. What kind?
It's the one I posted in the food channel.
Oh yeah, the like orange or whatever. Hold on, let me look. Okay, yeah, it's like orange. So I guess that's probably mango.
Yes. The ice cream place that me and my friends used to go to that closed down because the shop owner wouldn't let them renew the lease, moved somewhere else, and they opened up. They finally opened up, and I went in there, and it's like a Hispanic Mexican kind of ice cream place. And there's always been this one ice cream I've always been curious about every single time we go into there. But I've never had the courage to order it, mainly just because A, there was like a whole bunch of other people there waiting, and B, I didn't want to mess up how to say it and stuff. And so when I went in there today, there was nobody else in there. and the guy was like, was actually surprising for once, somebody that spoke English. Because majority of the time, it's not usually a person that speaks like fluid English. They speak like very broken English. And so I felt more comfortable asking them about what it is. Because I had a general idea, but I wasn't for sure. And he was like, do you want to taste it? I was just like, and I'm thinking I wouldn't be able to taste it because it's mango sherbet with chamoy and tahini. And so I didn't think he would like, there's a villager outside of the border you made.
Yeah, there's like one spot somewhere that like I noticed a while back. Like
That they're
I
spawning
just
outside
never
of?
knew- Yeah, I just never knew the exact spot, you know?
I do think it might be right where he's standing. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I can make you a little like sample the taste. He was like, it's actually like our #1 seller and everything. And I was like, okay. And I tasted it. I was like, okay, this is kind of good. But I knew it would be a lot, so I was like, I'll just get a small. He's like, you want a small? I'm like, yeah, I'll get a small. And I got a small, and that's what it looked like in the picture I sent. And oh my gosh, great. It was so good. Because it was like, you know how like ice cream can be like so, oh, it despawned. You know how ice cream can be like so refreshing, but still hit that sweet tooth spot at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it did. And oh, it was so good. And I was so happy that I like finally like worked up the courage to have it and everything. And so it like might be my new favorite thing to get there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because like they usually have like a lot of stuff, and I like feel like I should try it because it looks really good, but I'm like always just too nervous mainly. Well, the biggest thing just being because usually the person always ordering is somebody with very broken English, and I don't want to make their life more complicated because majority of the people they do serve are Hispanic speaking mainly people. And here I am with my fully English, no really Hispanic understanding language, and yeah. But yep. And so, but that was a mangonado. Great, stop
Was it a
messing with
mango or
them.
not? Oh, I just wanted to try something just to see how it looks.
Are you trying to make it look like it's like covering and like trailing behind it when it's floating?
Yeah.
Well, that would technically be the wrong direction because actually no. I'm sorry, I'm facing the wrong direction. That is the right day.
This one's facing this way.
Yeah, sorry, I was facing the wrong direction when I looked at it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how it looks. I was gonna put it back after.
Okay. But yep, it's definitely not my new favorite thing. I've already asked my friends when are we gonna have our first ice cream date there. Cause then the other thing, he was all like, so how'd you hear about us? I was all like, oh, me and my friends used to go to your other place in such and such area. He was all like, oh, thank you for coming back now that we've moved over here. And I was just like, stop. I'm like, I'm so glad you're open. Don't worry, you'll see me and my friends here.
Now I'm just thinking about how I forget what it was that I said, but it made you go like, stop.
It probably was a compliment or something.
It definitely was a compliment of some sort. I just don't remember what. But, like, just the way that you said that, though, like, stop.
I don't know. I've just started saying things like that when people give compliments like that because I don't know. I don't know why I just started saying it like that. What am I looking for? Where am I at? I'm in the blue part. Do I have enough wood? Grab more fences.
I really need to work on the design for that final room a little bit. Just so that we can finally show you like the build here, because I'm just so excited to show you. But like I have to wait until it's done, you know?
Uh-huh. But yeah, but my mom tried it, and I feel kind of bad because, you know, have you ever had tahini?
Tahine?
Yes.
Don't think so.
Okay, well, it's like a spicy kind of sour kind of flavor taste. It's
Okay.
I feel like it's an acquired taste, really. But it goes really good on like mangoes and like fruits and stuff, or on corn, because they use it for elotes or street corn.
Okay.
And so that's what was on the ice cream. It's the mango sherbet with the chamoy, which chamoy is like a sweet kind of syrup, and the tahine is kind of like the sour, spicy kind of like seasoning on top of it.
Is that what they had in Nacho Libre whenever he had corn?
Maybe. It went way too long for me to remember what that looked like.
Let me Nacho Libre corn. Oh, I forgot what they did with the corn in that movie. Damn.
What?
At one point, they like jam it into someone's eye.
Oh, I do. Surprisingly, actually do remember that one.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, so my mom had tasted it, and I felt bad because she tasted it from the top, and that's where like a lot of the tahini was. The face expression she made was hilarious, and she was like, "This is disgusting." I'm like, "No, it's just the tahini part. Like once you get past the tahini, it's fine. Like here, like just taste the mango ice cream." She was like, "No, I'm not tasting that again." I was like, "Come on." I was like, it wasn't fair because you had the tahini. And later on, like after the ice cream had like started to melt and everything, and a lot of it had to blend it together, I was like, come on, give it another try. It's actually really, really, really good. And then she gave it a try then, where I was down to the part with all the chamoy and the mango. And she was like, okay, this is actually really good. I was like, see, you just had to get past the tahini. She was like, don't be giving me no more tahini. I was like, I kind of can't not give you that. It's still mixed in with the ice cream. It's just that the chamoy and the mango sherbet is like overpowering all the tahini and everything.
Alex.
I'll go back.
Okay, so the
Yes.
image I sent you, yeah, like that's not from the movie. Like any image I could find of the movie was just very low quality. So I just found that, which like resembles it pretty closely.
Yes, the red on top is the
that,
tahini.
That's tahini. Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
I don't think I've seen any. I don't think I've actually seen anybody use it besides like elote and like fruits and sweets and stuff like that. And ice cream places. Wrong button. There we go. Yeah. We're talking about tahini, Alex.
Tahine?
Yes.
Not tahini as in the ingredient to make hummus.
No, Tahine, as in
no,
what
Alex,
they.
that's the place that people vacation at sometimes.
No, that's Tahiti, not
Oh.
tahini.
No, that's a type of drink.
Tahitian treat is the drink, which is really good, and I actually have some in the refrigerator right now.
I'm currently fixing the bridge.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome.
There we go. The bridge has been repaired.
Green, don't you have
Yeah,
a
that
lava
caused so
pool to
much damage.
fix?
Oh yeah, I was gonna fix that. I'll do it later.
Yeah. Really, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Place.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Zaz and I were working on like stuff with the build, like 2 weeks ago, and like at one point I went on like I was swimming through the rivers around here to like collect ink sacs because she
Okay.
needed like a bunch of black dye.
Yes, yes.
And Olivia's house like had so many of those water spots that like just irritate me.
Oh, that's
So,
because she custom made that river that goes around her place.
yeah,
So it would make sense why it wasn't.
there were
right.
just so many of those spots, and like I was like trying to ignore it for so long, and like 2 hours later I went back and fixed it all.
Yeah, I
I
can
was
understand.
like, it was still bothering me so much. I couldn't forget about it.
There, Green. I understand that. That's a lot.
Oh, good, and it looks like Zazzle's claimed back the shulkers.
Yeah, I told her about it whenever we were on that day.
Excellent, thank you. I just want to make sure I wasn't taking someone else's box before putting it in the general storage.
So maybe it was just last Saturday, I don't know.
It has only been a week, so probably was.
Okay. I just could have sworn that this past Saturday was the one that we weren't able to hang out, but maybe it was the Saturday before and I just mixed them up.
Yeah, so I tested it out. The gas shouldn't be able to get out unless they can somehow perfect going through the exit.
In that
And
case,
they
just like add like a single trap door that you just hit whenever you're like trying
Well,
to
the
escape,
exit is
you know?
also very high up, and I haven't really seen the gas actually even fly all the way up there, technically. So that's why I also don't think it will be an issue. Where is my blues? There they are.
Sure plays a mean pinball.
Oh, so I was playing Beat Saber yesterday, and I realized that Beat Saber is cruel and evil and mean.
What happened?
Because I was starting to get tired of the songs I had, and I wanted more songs. And so I
Oh.
went through all the bundles and stuff, but I realized there's not a single bundle I like all 5 songs that are in. It's like each bundle I either like only 2 of the songs or 3 of the songs. And I'm like, okay, well, I could just only buy the songs I like. But then I'm like, if I only buy the songs I like and it costs more than just getting the whole bundle, then I might as well get the whole bundle. But then I'm like, if I'm getting the whole bundle, then I might be spending more money because it's all like, if I'm only gonna buy 2 or 3 of the songs and for like an extra $1 or something, I can get all the songs. And I feel like I should just go ahead and get all the songs, even though I don't like all the songs.
Now, when you say you don't like the songs, is it like irritating or is it tolerable?
It's more like if I'm trying to have a jam session, they're not songs I wouldn't be trying to sit there and listen to.
Okay.
I think whenever
they're
I
not-
played that a couple years ago, I got the Green Day and the Linkin Park packs.
Well, my other problem is that I didn't buy for myself. I bought song packs because at the time, me and my other 2 friends were playing it. And so I didn't buy songs that I wanted to listen to. I bought songs from packs they had because you can't play with other people unless you have the same song packs.
Okay.
And so while granted, I like some of the songs in them, they wouldn't have been my first choice of songs from the song pack selection.
But if you buy the song packs for the specific purpose of playing with your friends, and I think that that justifies the purchase because it gives you the option. And say you meet somebody in the future that has Beat Saber and likes the songs that you don't like, but you still want to play with them, then you'll have that song pack as an option and you won't have to worry about missing out.
Yeah, and so then that's why I feel like it's valid for me to be able to get new song packs because they are the songs that I want and not having them just because there's somebody else. I'm finally doing something for myself.
Did you say granite?
No, I would never take you for granted.
Well, no, you said like granite.
Did I say granted?
You did like something like granted. I don't like the song, or I
Like granted
do like some
instead
song.
of granite because you
I probably
blended
didn't.
the pronunciation together. It's like when I say Toronto, but it's actually Toronto. Like there's an extra T, but like no Canadian says
Really?
Toronto unless if they're like from Vancouver and I've never been to Toronto.
I mean, I
you
blend a
use-
lot of words together too. I like instead of shut up, I say shut up.
Yeah,
You
You
know,
also
like
say
gonna
monument
instead of going to.
like I just don't pronounce my T's in a lot of words.
You say monument too.
Just like
Well,
the
that
French don't
one's an
pronunciation.
intentional thing just to irritate people.
Wow. I think you're only irritating Ping at that one.
Yeah, but just like whenever, like some people just get irritated whenever you say like the wrong word a bunch,
Mm-hmm.
or just pronounce it like really wrong. Like
Why do I always somehow miss how much of something I need? Am I missing a shulker box?
I don't have any in my inventory. What are you
I'm at
missing?
the ICH doing copper things.
I don't have enough wood.
Which wood?
The warped blue wood, the stripped one, and I swear we collected enough the last time.
I've got some if you need some.
I don't think you have enough. I
How
still
much
need
do
to
you
do. I need to finish this. So let me see. I need 3, 6,
9.
9,
Damn, you're fine.
9, and then.
Yeah, I didn't see any in the shulkers I just looked through.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I don't have any extra. I only have the basic. I mean, I can start growing some if you
6.
need to.
6, 12,
I should probably grow some anyways.
18, 24, 24, 48, 48, and then the 9 on the 48 plus 2. Yeah, How'd I get that far off?
You're not talking about stacks. Like, you don't need 48 stacks of wood.
No.
It's
I
like,
just need like 60
that's
pieces.
a lot.
I need like maybe 1 stack of the stripped warped wood.
I have
Or
a
warped
double
stems.
chest of regular wood that you can strip if you'd like.
Okay,
I don't know
I'm
if
on my
that's gonna be
way.
Yeah, just take all the regular wood, strip it, and there is also stripped wood in the chest, not a full double, but just take whatever you need because I need to grow some more anyways because it's basically empty.
I may have started over there the first time to steal some when I was first starting to collect them, so that might be why it's empty.
Oh, that's fine. I
Whee!
can
Oh,
grow it.
pass it. I love coming flying in through the windows.
Yeah, I've got almost a full double chest of single pieces of stripped stem, and then a full double chest of the warped, but like single, not full stacks. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hello. I go take these.
So yeah, take however much you want. I can always. In fact, I'm just going to grow. Oh wow, I really, I really need to grow some. That.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whee! I'm on my way, Green. We got some wood to strip.
Heck dookie.
And I didn't
Just
bring any
toss
dollar
me-
bills.
Just toss me whatever you want me to work on and back in the.
I mean, I
get on
probably
that.
have a $1 coin. I don't know if that'll help.
I feel like wood would appreciate paper over metal.
Unfortunately,
Right.
Canada stopped using dollar bills in the 70s, so. Or sorry, in the 80s, not the 70s. Jeez, we had dollar bills in the 70s.
Wait, so does that mean you don't really carry wallets? You carry like coin pouches?
No, we have wallets because we have 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 bills. But we also have like coin pouches sewed into our bags and things. Because we have $2 coins, $1 coins, and then 25 cents, 10 cents, and 5 cents. And we technically have 50 cents, but like we never use them.
Oh, I know
because
that guy.
People are dumb.
Not personally, but
Interesting.
listen to his songs a few times.
Like we have 50-cent pieces, but we never ever use them. Like they're only for like collectors, which is so dumb because it would be so useful to have 50-cent
I think that's the same with us too. We have 50-cent coins and we have dollar coins and we have $2 bills, but they're very much only for collectors now.
Which is so weird because like $2 bills would be so useful. Like especially if you're making like smaller purchases,
Oh,
instead
dear.
of having to like use 4 ones for $4, you could just use 2 2s. That's like half
Yeah.
the bills. And you're
And
like,
they
oh
look
no,
cool
can't have that.
too.
Unless if
Honestly-
you go to Montecito or whatever that place is called. It's the place where
Montecito.
Thomas Jefferson was living. His place is basically a $2 factory because all of the change they give is in $2 bills because Thomas Jefferson's on the $2 bill. And they're all like, let's educate Americans on the use of $2 bills because people still get arrested for trying to pay for things with a $2 bill. And then the police are all like, wait, is this legit? And they're like, yeah, it's legit.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, why those feel like they're more viable to use compared to like them stopping the production of gosh dang pennies. Why did they stop? Why did they stop the production of like the 50-cent and the dollar coins and the
production is that
$2?
they don't make enough and they don't educate the public on the use of the 50-cent coin. So you can still get Kennedy $half from the bank. But people just don't spend them because at one point they used to be made of like mostly silver. And I think people just haven't gotten that out of their heads. And it's just not commonly taught in American schools, I'm sad to say. Same with the $2 bill. Like $2 bills are not like when you learn math in US schools, presumably, I don't know because I'm not an American, but presumably you are not taught about like the $2 bills. You're talking about like, oh, the penny and the nickel and the dime.
Definitely not,
and
because
all
I know
those
my dad
sorts
got
of
me.
things.
My dad got me with that when I was young. When I was younger, and whenever I would when I was starting to get money, I learned of the $1 coin, and that's how he would trick me into. Because I thought they were like the coolest thing in the world, and I would never, ever, 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 ever spend them. So I had a little collection of them. So whenever I had actual money, my dad would trick me into saying like, "Hey, I have some $1 coins. If you trade me your dollar bills, you can have these dollar coins." I was like, "Yes." And then I was all like, "Well, now I have these coins, but now I have no money to spend because I would refuse to spend them." And so he would get me with that. And so I
The
have like
thing
a
is that-
huge collection of them now.
Well, the US dollar coins are designed to be more collectible. Like, initially, they were supposed to replace the dollar bill, but Americans are too stubborn to give up the dollar bill. And part of the reason why is because when Canada introduced the loonie in 1986, we also had the dollar bill briefly side by side, and people would not use the loonie. And it wasn't until the Canadian government literally forced people to stop using the bill. They actually said you can no longer use the dollar bill. They started withdrawing them from circulation. People were forced to use the loonie, and now it's like a common everyday thing that nobody complains about. Same thing with the toonie. When the toonie came out in 1996, we had $2 bills, and then we stopped producing $2 bills and started withdrawing them out of circulation, and people were forced to use the toonie. Americans didn't do that. They still produce the $1 bill alongside the coin, so that's why people don't use the coins. On top of that, they've also been marketed as collector's items. So the biggest example is the presidential series, where the mint has been producing these dollar coins with the presidential faces on the back to commemorate presidents that passed on. And so people see that as a collector's item, especially with the whole President of the United States being such a big deal in the position of power. A lot of people want to keep those as collectibles, and they've done other things as well that kind of prevents people from using them in a meaningful way. In terms for Canada, we produce some collector's loonies, but not like to the scale of America. Our quarters would be more collectible, but even still not at the scale of America. Like, we don't produce like, although we do now, we do more produce fancy loonies and toonies, but I don't know, it's not the same pressures as compared to America.
Interesting.
Yeah, I collect coins as a hobby, so my collection's quite extensive of coins from various places in the world. And when I go to Europe, I always try and collect coins that I don't have. And what I really love is the Euro coins have different designs for each country, and so you'll find designs that are only made for Finland, for example. But you could find those when you're in Portugal because they both use the euro. And so traditionally, you don't have to worry about swapping your money when you go on vacation. You just take the euro with you, and that's what's so nice about it. That's what I love, is that you just use it wherever you want, and you can find coins from countries that you've never been to. So like, if you're in Portugal, for example, you can find coins from France, Italy, Germany,
Oh, I have
Austria.
another coin for you. I got a Republican de Panama coin.
Oh, a Panama coin. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I have a Panama coin or not.
Yeah, I don't know where I got this from. It's been sitting here.
It's just like it's been sitting there collecting dust.
Well, I know you're the only one that really care about it, so I'm like, I think I find it at work because like we just get like a whole bunch of people that have like a whole bunch of different types of money, and so I'm like, and so whenever I find stuff like that, I just save it for you.
Because we got rid of the penny in 2012, back when we still had the penny. There have been times where I've gotten like foreign coins as change because it looks like almost identical or has like a very similar shape. So for example, the 2-cent coin from Europe is a very similar shape to the Canadian penny, and so when it's dark and you can't tell, you're not looking closely enough, then you'll see like, oh, that's not actually a Canadian penny, but it's like, oh, okay, you get like, I basically got an extra cent in change that I can't really use in Canada because it's not technically legal tender in Canada, but like, you know, there's not much you can do. Another few times I've actually gotten British pennies because they both have
In
the
Canada?
Queen on the back. Oh yeah, like if it has the Queen on the back, people don't usually take notice. They don't like pay attention necessarily because it's the same shape, right? And you will also get in certain border towns, like, so because a lot of Canadian cities are very close to the border, but there's some that are literally on the border with America, or like within like a couple miles. You will find American coins in Canadian businesses because they're so interchangeable that it's quite common to find like an American quarter instead of a Canadian quarter and change, and we just accept it usually. Most businesses are okay with taking out an American coin because there's no like definitive difference. Like if you go to a bank and you try to hand in an American coin, they won't take it. They only deal with banknotes because it's too costly to handle coins, because you have to like transport them by weight, and it's like you don't like there's any time when you buy foreign exchange money, you never give back the coins because it's not worth the hassle to exchange back. People only take banknotes. So like, okay, you don't bother like I've probably got probably $10 in American quarters that I can't spend. I mean, I could spend it as regular money, but I don't want to because I want the US value. But like, I'm not planning on going to America anytime soon, so it's just gonna sit there for a while. You know, but there's like, I have like American banknotes that I've kept technically as a collector's item that I could spend because it's legal tender. Same with the euro. I've got like a 10 euro banknote that I don't need in my collection, and I'm just gonna spend it next time I'm in Europe if I ever go back.
Because you
Like,
are.
hey, I've got
Just
10
many
euro.
years from
Well,
now.
I plan on it. This is the thing. If I can get enough money to go, and it's in a location that is like relatively easy to get to, you know, granted there are some countries. Well, here's the rub. If it's in a country that requires a visa, then I have to ensure that I am eligible to get said visa.
Eligible as in you
countries
don't
that I don't have
visas?
visa-free access to. Yeah, there are some countries, like for example, Azerbaijan. I have to get a visa to go to Azerbaijan. I think I remember to double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
Wait, so there's not like a one for all kind of visa for?
For Schengen, there is, but if there's countries outside of the Schengen zone that don't have an agreement with the European Union, then yeah, it's unfortunately I'm at the whim of the country.
Okay, that does make sense.
So like biggest examples would be like Serbia, although I don't think I need a visa to go to Serbia. Now I'm curious. Canada visas requirements, other countries. Visa requirements for Canadian citizens. Serbia.
Interesting.
Nope, I don't require a visa for Serbia. That's good news. I get 90 days, which is nice. Moldova visa not required. Actually, is there any other countries in Europe that I do not need? Okay, so basically I can go anywhere in Europe except for Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Russia.
Okay, that one makes sense.
Literally just those three places are the only places that are not visa-free entirely. And even then, I suspect Armenia, I think I can get an e-visa, which would be fairly easy to obtain. Yeah, e-visa or visa on arrival. May obtain a visa on arrival for a maximum stay of 120 days at a cost of 15,000 Armenian dram. Or I can get an e-visa in advance, which would cost $8 for 21 days. I'd only be going to like 11 or 12, so $8 US, which is not terrible actually.
No, it actually doesn't sound too bad.
Canadian citizens with a residence permit valid for at least 6 months from the date of entry into Armenia. Yeah, see, I'd have to actually have like a residence permit in Armenia. I could go visa-free. But I don't have
would
that.
make
So,
sense
yeah,
that if you lived there, you wouldn't need a you need a visa.
Yeah, so if Eurovision is hosted in Yerevan, I would have to get an e-visa, and I would just do that instead of getting the visa on arrival. I'd rather just pay for that up front. Azerbaijan, I have to get an e-visa. That would be for 30 days. Yeah. And then I just present my valid visa or residence permit along with the passport. So, yeah, and then Russia would never host because they're not participating. So, I'm basically okay if I go anywhere in Europe. I can go relatively easy. The only exceptions, I'd have to get the visas ahead of time for Armenia and Azerbaijan. Everywhere else is good, which is helpful for being a Canadian because I can just travel and not worry about it. Also, something new that just happened recently, we have visa-free access to China now.
Yeah.
That was not something we had before.
Wait,
Yeah,
well, I guess, mean like Canada or in general?
Canada. In Canada.
Okay, that
so
makes
Canadians
sense.
have visa-free access to China until the end of the year.
That makes sense. We've probably been denied that privilege, very much so.
Well,
and
no, because
rightly
our
so.
prime minister recently was in talks with the Chinese, and they recently granted this for Canada for a year as like a trial basis to see how it goes. And if it goes well, then they might extend it for another year. Like, this is brand new. Like, before we used to need a visa to go to China. Now it's like, you can just go visa-free and be a tourist and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, ooh, this is fancy.
Fancy. What the?
So, yeah, the only thing I'd have to actually pay for to go to Europe is an electronic travel authorization form, which is basically just like for security purposes, and it's valid for 2 years, so not like it's every time you enter and exit kind of thing. So like if it's in London and I want to go to the continent, then I don't have to worry about like paying multiple times. I just pay the once and I'm good.
Ew.
Yeah, I like to keep on top of European travel news just to like know what's going on for like developments and things. Like I keep it up with train route news because like European companies keep introducing new train routes, which is very exciting because it's like, ooh, there's a new like night train that goes from like this place to that place. So like if I ever need to go, then I know that that train exists. Or when they cancel trains, like for example, there's a train I took from Milan to Nice that no longer runs because it was canceled during the pandemic and never brought back. And that made me sad because that was a really good train.
But I thought you just went like after the pandemic, though.
No, I went before and after the pandemic. I've been to Europe twice. And so when I went the first time, that train was in existence and running and stuff, because I took it from Milan. It went to Marseille, but I stopped in Nice because I wanted to go to Monaco for the day. And I was not going to stay in Monaco because hotel prices in Monaco are obscene. For very obvious reasons. So I stayed in Nice for like a fraction of the cost. Although I will never stay in the hotel I stayed in Nice ever again because I got electrocuted and did not get a refund, and staff are extremely unprofessional.
You got electrocuted?
I literally, no joke of a lie, I got electrocuted. Like electricity jolted through my body, and so basically in my hotel room there's these light fixtures that were above my bed, and one of the light fixtures was completely exposed. And I thought it was just like, I thought it was part of the fixture, so I was adjusting it. And all of a sudden, I'm grabbing it with my bare hands, obviously, and so I grabbed it, and I had a yoink. Thankfully, I was able to let go immediately, because otherwise, you get like paralyzed and you hold on to it.
Oh,
Like it was not a fun experience. I cut power to the whole floor because obviously the safety breaker tripped. I went to go down to the front desk to tell them what happened, and there's like a 10-year-old at the front desk, and I'm just like, like obviously I'm trying to like figure out like what to do, how to like, you know, recover from being literally electrocuted for the first time ever. Thankfully they moved me to a new room, but like they didn't comp my room or anything. Like any normal hotel would like immediately give me my stay free child labor laws don't exist there. I'm sure it was like some employee's kid that was just like hanging out, and I'm just like, So yeah, never staying at that hotel ever again. Like, you could not pay me to stay there. Like, awful experience. Like, the location was nice. It was next to the Nice train station, so it was easy for me to just hop on the train and go to my destination. But like, oh, that was a harrowing. Like, imagine if I had like actual suffered damage, like, it would have been so bad.
Mm-hmm. Very much repercussions to that if it would have went on any longer than it did.
And then I had the opposite effect where I had a hotel that I absolutely loved, and unfortunately they closed because of the pandemic, and they reopened under a new name. So I don't know if it's like the same management, but the actual hotel that I stayed in Barcelona is now a hotel again under a different name. And they stayed open for me when my train got canceled because of the labor dispute. Mm-hmm. And I ended up getting into Barcelona at 3:30 in the morning, and they stayed open for me.
Aww.
Because like I was like frantically messaging them. I didn't have an eSIM at the time, so I'm literally just like trying to message them on Wi-Fi through Expedia. Just like, my train has been canceled. I'm taking an overnight bus. I'm not arriving until like 3. Can you please stay open? And thankfully they did, and so I checked in, and checkout was a little later. I think it was at like 11 or something, so I just slept. And then thankfully my train wasn't until the afternoon, so it's not like I was rushing anywhere the next day, but that means I didn't get to actually like go do touristy things in Barcelona. It's like, okay, bed, wake up, and then go on to the next train kind of thing. So it's like, well,
there's always a good places that end up closing.
That place was legendary, but they are under a new name. I don't know if it's new management, but it's new names. So I'm just like, well, maybe you could go and maybe get the same experience, ?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's only so much I can plan ahead of time because I don't know who's hosting, and I won't know until 2030. So it's like, I can't even like start to guess.
Yeah, but I mean, at least if you have the money, you can already like, you can be prepared. But even if it's somewhere you can't go, then all the money you have saved up, you can treat yourself to something really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I could also delay the trip by 1 year. It wouldn't be the same, but you know, a trip to Europe is still a trip to Europe.
That's true too. Or like I said, you use the money for a different trip, even though it's not to Eurovision.
Yeah, that's also true. Spending a couple weeks in the UK or something. That would be nice. But yeah,
you already have the money saved
enough. Yeah, exactly. I have the budget like kind of predetermined based off of what I think I'll need, and then obviously adding a bit of extra buffer. So like, I imagine that $5,000 should be enough to cover me for 2 weeks when I'm staying in one place and I'm not like traveling to like 6 different hotels or like taking trains all the time kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I'm doing like extra touristy things. I'll be doing work in the media center and like hanging out in pubs. Like maybe the drinks might be expensive, in which case, you know, I'll have to adjust and stuff. But like I've done.
It's not like you're gonna be drinking every single day though.
Oh, I will.
Never mind.
This is Europe. In Eurovision, I'm definitely partying. Not like wildly with like illicit substances, but I'll be drinking like every day. That's not even a question. But I know that for me, it would not be like my itinerary would not be filled with like necessarily museum visits, because I'll be busy with like doing Eurovision related things, which would be nice. And then like planning stuff around where it's like, okay, I can be like economical about like certain things, like trying to save money on like hotel costs if I can find like a hotel that's outside of the host city, but I can like take trains in. If that like ends up saving me money, then that would be good news.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or if there's like, for example, there's some places that allow for like special day trips. So like, say there's nothing going on and I want to like spend the day doing something. Then like one of the biggest examples is Malta. If the contest is hosted in Malta and I have a free day, I could take a ferry and do a day trip to Sicily.
Dope.
Which I've never been to, which would be really nice because I get to see Sicily. And be like, ooh, very fun. Or if it's hosted in Helsinki, I could do a day trip to Tallinn, Estonia. Because the ferry just goes across the channel and it's like only a couple hours, which would be nice. Or if it's in Copenhagen, then I could do a day trip to Malmö, Sweden. You know, like add extra countries and destinations, and depending on where these things are located. My secret hope is that it's hosted in a country I've never been to, so like Scandinavia or Poland. Those are my kind of like big hopes. It's like, hey, if you could go to like, if it could be hosted in Copenhagen, I'd be set, because I could just stay in Malmö, be in Sweden, go to Denmark, maybe visit Norway. If I can find a good train that'll take me there fast enough. Then that's 3 countries that I get to knock off my list. None of which use the euro, by the way, which would be a pain in the keister, but...
Because you would need currency for every country.
Because I would need currency for Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, because they all use different currencies.
Oh. That's a lot of change.
Well, getting money ahead of time won't be too difficult, and I have a bonus benefit where I have a bank account that actually gives me free ATM currency exchange when I go to specific
that
banks.
exists?
Yes, so there is something that's called the Global ATM Alliance that is basically a international organization that helps to facilitate banking transactions for consumers. And what it means is that particular banks have signed up for this. It's not universal, but particular banks have signed up for it, where customers who have accounts with certain banks can access the ATMs of other banks without paying a ATM fee. The only thing you pay for is the exchange rate. So because I have an account with a bank that is participating in this, which is Scotiabank, I can go to BNP Paribas, for example, is an Italian bank that runs in Italy. And I can go to one of their ATMs and take out euros, and the only thing I pay for is the actual exchange rate of euros, instead of paying like a €3 ATM fee, you know, so I save those euros when I take money out of the ATM, and that way I can use cash without having to worry about using my credit card, which comes with fees and all these sorts of other things. Like, I try to use cash when I go to Europe as much as possible, just because like I avoid fees and like having to worry about like exchange rates. Because one of the biggest tips is that you always want to do the local currency. You never want to exchange it in your own currency, because there's like conversion costs that are associated with that. So you always pay in the local currency, because that'll just save you on fees.
You get this, and my bank gets mad at me whenever I use somebody's ATM.
Yeah, the Canadian ATMs are similar, where if you use a non-bank ATM, like one of their like a non-standard ATM, or even like an ATM outside of the bank, you have to pay a charge. But internationally, like I can go to Deutsche Bank, I could go to Barclays of the United Kingdom, I can go to any number of BNP Paribas in France, Belgium, Italy. You know, there's a whole list that I don't remember off the top of my head. I think there's even an American one, maybe. See, now I'm curious. Now I want to look this up. Global ATM Alliance. Global ATM Alliance. Oh, it's Bank of America. Okay. Yeah, Bank of America, Barclays, BNP Paribas, which is located in France, Italy, Ukraine, Turkey, Poland, Morocco, and France's extra bits, and Luxembourg. Deutsche Bank in Germany, Belgium, India, Spain, Portugal. Scotiabank, which is Canadian, that also has branches in Mexico, Chile, Peru, Guyana, and the Caribbean. And Westpac, which is Australia, New Zealand, PNG, and Fiji. So yeah, anytime I use those ATMs, I do not have to pay the access fees. It's waived.
We love saving our own money.
Hmm.
Yes, well, I hydrate and stretch.
So yeah, I've saved a few. I mean, not like hundreds of euros. I saved like tens of euros when I withdraw money. But then I know that I'm like saving money on the exchange rates, because it's not like I have to pay like, you know, a $3 conversion fee and then losing like $6 on my transaction. Like, it's only, I saved that extra $3, which could be the difference between like getting a burger and fries and a burger and onion rings. Like, if it's a $3 surcharge, and hey, that's money I didn't have to spend at the ATM. I could get onion rings and be like, ooh, basically like
It's
free
also
upgrade.
just money you're not losing out just because you have to exchange because you don't have the same currency.
Yeah, that's. See, this is one of the reasons why I want to live in the EU specifically, because when you live in a region where the currency is the same, so like if I wanted to go from France to Belgium, I don't have to exchange currencies. I just take my money and go. You know, that's what I love about the Schengen zone specifically, and about the Eurozone.
I swear, what is up,
because it allows
my
me
guy?
to use common currencies without having
What is
to
up, my
think
home
about it.
slice?
I
How you
just
do it? I'm doing good.
use the money and I'm good.
Somehow we've gotten on Eurovision, and I don't know how. I feel partly responsible, and we're kind of been stuck there. Green, so you told me that was a tree that Zazzle made, right? Green? Where'd she go?
Why has Green gone silent?
Maybe she stepped away for a
Did I
moment.
bore Green to sleep?
Ah, she might have stepped away, honestly. Or probably maybe mother or brother walked in and talking. Oh, well, no.
Yeah, disassociate. Yeah, I was boring Green. I'm sorry, Green. I'm boring you with economic policy.
Nah, probably one of her family became back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Green.
Anxiety sucks. Yee. You take care whatever you need to.
Understood. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how labor intensive it was to grow the warp stem.
Oh yeah, you gotta make
Grown,
sure
like,
you get
so
rid of
many
the
and it gets so
bottom.
little.
You gotta make sure you get rid of the bottom, or else you're gonna always lose the ground that you need to grow it on.
Well, I've got plenty of bone meal to replace that, but it's just like, I don't get a lot of wood. Like, I've only replaced the single stack, and then I have a stack of 36.
You're really disassociating really bad. Is there a reason
Mm.
why your anxiety's up right now? Is there
Is there
anything we
I
can do to help?
Help, yeah. I could talk about something else that's more soothing.
Okay, just checking in on ya. Iceman's here if you want to talk to them. So is Willow. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not getting that much. Sometimes you get like really tall trees are like a really annoying to get all of.
We were asking Green a question. I don't remember what that question was.
I did.
I think it was
Tree.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, the tree. Yes, the tree question.
Yeah. You said that was
Is
a
this-
tree that Zazzle made. I gotta go take another look at it because this looks really interesting.
Ooh, several trees. I'm making like an arboretum.
Well, it's the material that she used to make them, which is what's interesting me. It's
Like out of not wood?
no.
Oh. Like porcelain trees.
She really hates. First off, I'm really surprised she used this block because I swear she said she hated warped wood blocks. Which is also probably why the trees is not made out of warped wood. But every other color used is similar to the warped wood color. Which I think that's
Maybe
what's
there's,
like.
a specific color aesthetic that's like, I must use this material that I loathe.
Yeah. That's very interesting. Using a dried, the ones you're thinking was her going with the darker thing with the build. Ooh. I'm looking at this dried gas that you're using as a lantern holder. I don't know how I feel about that one. That just getting kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna get from over here now. I've looked too much into a build that I don't think I'm supposed to be looking at.
At least I have plenty of extra compost material, because I literally have all the warp blocks that I need. At least it's good for compost. Which is going to be helpful. 'Cause I'll
Daily
need
check
it to
just saying you
replace all the
pizza cutie
compost I'm
patooties you
using
two willow.
to make the darn trees.
Hey,
but
give me
that's
say
okay.
for the 10
Gives
bitties.
me
Also, what did I
something to
miss?
focus on
Look at
that's
it's the
not
cool
work
guy.
related.
Look at it's the awesome peep. Where? Oh, I am here if you want boring information. I don't know. I don't think you can outdo what Alex do. I was just looking at the tree. Because I think the dark oak wood is kind of throwing me for a loop with the oxidized copper and the skoke and the skoke veins and stuff like that. I think it's kind of just throwing me for a loop. I see where she's trying to go with it. It's just very interesting. Daily check.
any
Just
special
saying, you
plans for the
peeps are
weekend?
cutie patooties, and you too. Hello. Sorry, I was reading a message. What is this weekend? No, because it's supposed to get cold, so I have a date with the fireplace and some hot chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so I am looking forward to that. Like today it's too hot. But then this weekend it's supposed to be like literally 40 degrees colder than what it is today. And like below freezing.
Right.
Which makes no sense. Well, how are you, Iceman? No one can take your spot. Oh, you have a life of my own? Yes, you do, Willow. You're Willow Scrub, and you have a whole bunch that you do. More than I can ever talk about. Like I said, if you're trying to have them bored spots, you and Alex should have a conversation together and see who bores out the other first. Because between all the information you know and all of Alex's information on Eurovision, I feel that'd be a really tough competition. Lava pool is fixed now. Thank you.
Hooray!
Yep, how are you, Iceman? What you up to?
Hi, Iceman.
Are you feeling better? Is your throat less sore? I forgot how annoying it is to have to place all these skulk veins. But it's what I used.
Do that.
But it's for the gradient. The gradient, I have to use the scope vein. It just kind of made sense. Because it's the... Well, actually, I kind of probably should have... now that I look at this, I don't know why I didn't go... Huh. Well, too late for that now. I don't know why I did it this way. Now I'm looking at this.
It's probably a creative decision that you made in the spur of the moment.
Yeah, I think I didn't think of the black stone. And I just only thought of the warped wood up to the pale oak ingredient. And so I think that's why I didn't think about why I started with the black stone. Because in hindsight, I probably should have went black stone and then like the scope block into the scope vein, into the pale oak wood, into the scope vein, I think again, into the pale oak wood. No, the pale oak wood with the scope vein, and then into the pale oak logs. Probably actually should have been the gradient now that I'm looking at this. Oh well, decision's already been made. And we're already halfway through, so I'm not about to sit here and redo it.
Yeah, no. Definitely not an option.
No. Agreed. Or you be... Can you divide that among these 4? That's all I have left. Thank you. Yeah, I think that had to be it, because I do remember laying out the color palette because I wanted a gradient in between the warped wood to the pale oak. Well, no, that wasn't it. I picked the palette thing off the palette block website, and I was like, okay, what way can I make this gradient work? And the palette was the scope block, warped wood, and the pale oak wood, and the black stone. And that was the closest way I could figure out of getting the pattern to work.
Right.
So it might not be perfect, but I think it works out really good though. But yeah, I'm like already actually I'm almost halfway. I probably would have made more progress, but placing down these gosh dang scope veins is annoying.
Very time consuming.
Yeah, they're taking up a lot more time than I thought they would. And so that's why I'm not like, that's why like the first half of this, the first bottom part of this was a lot faster to me to get through than I am right now. And then I'm pretty sure I have like 2 sections of scope blocks. Blocks I gotta put scope on. Yeah, because then it goes the scope block after I get through this vein scope, and then it goes into more scope veins on the pale wood because that's how I transitioned it. What did I need? I needed Scion, that's what I needed. But this build looks really cool when you put shaders on.
Oh my goodness, that thing is huge.
Yep.
I'm just
We're
looking at
already-
your stream now. It is massive.
Yeah, we're already halfway.
Only halfway. Oh my goodness.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was tall enough that like I learned that like the gas don't actually fly away when you like unleash them, but I wanted to still make sure it was tall enough that they are able to freely roam as high as they want to, but they can't get out though.
It's like you're building a aerodrome for happy gas.
Basically.
Nice.
Or it's like like those big old butterfly cages and stuff like that. I don't know what those are called.
Like a conservatory?
Yes. Yes, it's a giant conservatory for happy gas.
Nice.
And
There we go. I have a full stack of warped stem.
Congratulations.
That took
You
so
have made
long.
one step.
Oh, I need to. Take
If
a break from
anything,
that.
that's a farm they need to build, is the gosh dang warped wood and crimson wood farm. Because that mess is the most annoyingest wood to freaking farm. I wouldn't be mad if they made a farm for that now.
Speaking of farms, I need to check my bee sanctuary and start harvesting some of that beeswax. Because
Maybe I
I
can put
have
in
all
a
the
formal
copper that needs to
request.
be redone.
I'm gonna put in a formal request for them to make a crimson wood farm. Crimson
Is that
and
even
warped wood.
possible?
I don't know. They'll figure it out. The way they be thinking, shoot. I don't care if it is possible.
Gotta
They'll
make the
find a way to
impossible
make it possible. Mm-hmm. That was so many hours of me and Green's life down the drain, having to mine this freaking mess. Because their leaves don't dissipate away because they're not actual leaves; they're wart
Yeah,
blocks.
it's like compostable material. It's like, oh.
Yeah, so you have to manually go and take it down, and then you can't even use an axe. You gotta have a hoe because the hoe is more. It works better with the hoe, not the axe.
Yeah, that's
And then that's
dumb.
so that's another
Although
tool
can't
you
use
have to carry.
shears.
Nope, not even shears work.
Yeah, it's like. I'm just glad I can use shears to get the beeswax.
Yeah, they had to make it two different ways for you to get the beeswax and the honey.
Especially with all the excess copper that I'm receiving and oxidizing. Need to
Yeah, because I
make sure
think
that
you
it's
have
all...
to do the same for the new stuff too, so it doesn't oxidize.
Yeah, like the lightning rods and stuff.
Not lightning rods. We already have lightning rods.
No, but the
The-
lightning rods are going to be oxidized in the future. So you can
Really?
have oxidized lightning rod. Yep, I looked at the list.
Ooh, I didn't think that really made sense because when lightning strikes it, it deoxidizes it.
Let me triple quadruple check. Yep, as of 1.21.9, lightning rods now oxidize like all copper blocks. They can also be waxed and deoxidized.
Ooh, so does it still get deoxidized when lightning strikes it then? Or will it still
I-
get it?
Does it say?
Because that's what it is like right now. Is that like it? Well, I guess technically.
So lightning reverts the oxidation process. So if it gets struck by
Yes.
lightning, then it gets unoxidized.
Okay, but if you wax it, because you want
If you wax it, then it holds.
color, is it gonna
Yeah, it holds its shape. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool.
you can wax it to hold its thing. Yeah.
Wait, I can have it actually match the color of my mines.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want my
No, it's
mines to
very
be.
exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, there's lightning
Yeah.
rods that can oxidize. There's lanterns. There's chains. There's fence wall things like like iron gates, iron bars.
Yes.
There's copper bars, trap doors, the chests, the armor. Well, you can't oxidize the tools and the armor, which is unfortunate, but
Makes sense though. But
still
my
been in need.
mines, they're finally gonna look right because they're not gonna have freaking orange spikes on them. They're gonna have oxidized ones.
yeah. Well, you'll have to make
Yes.
sure to oxidize them separately because it's attached to copper. It won't. Or wait, does it touch copper or is it just like on its
Yeah,
own?
it tucks the copper block in the middle.
Yeah, so if it touches a copper block, then it's going to act like copper and it's going to be slower to oxidize, so you have to oxidize it separately. Or you could just take a lightning rod that I will already have oxidized. Because I'm going to
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
be able
chest
to
of,
just
of
trade
the
'em out.
lightning rods. Yeah, you can do that.
Woo! I'm so happy. That was one of like annoying thing was that they didn't match, but that was the inspiration was like the underwater mines and stuff
Hmm.
that are like
Yeah, it's
around
gonna
the
be a
floating
party.
boats.
Very exciting party. I just need to
I
wait
can't
for
wait.
my honeycombs to start processing because I'm like waiting for the bees to do their job.
I mean, I can turn my farm back on. I definitely don't have an excess of honeycombs sitting around right now.
I mean, if you want to, I won't stop you because I
Gotcha.
need more honeycomb.
Gotcha. Easy peasy. Say less.
Because with all the copper updates that's going to be coming up, I'm going through as many as I can, and then that'll allow me to start storing up the new copper items like the lightning rods and the doors and the trap doors and the bars and the armor sets and the tool sets, all that as well.
Mm-mm.
It's one of the reasons why I asked you to grab the tridents is because I don't normally go drown hunting, so that's just easier for me to have a collection of tridents in case people need replacements or something. Then that'll
Gotcha.
allow me to have extra storage because that's what the ICH does.
Hello.
Gotcha. Hello.
Hello.
Isn't that what I meant to grab?
And then I still
These
have
would
to
I need to
label oceanic countries, I think, and I have to relabel Europe because I'm using overhang signs now, which is different than just the wall signs. But I think after those two sections, I believe all of the country offices should be labeled, at least for the UN members side of things. I don't think I'm missing any sections.
Great, the mines will be fixed. They'll actually look right. I'm so happy.
Which mines? What?
In the water over there, the ones I'm using as lightning rods, so they don't strike like the
Oh.
wood stuff in the forest.
Yeah, with
What's
new
bro-
copper
what's
update
broken
that's
them?
coming up, the lightning rods are going to be able to oxidize.
Oh, okay.
So they'll
So
match
that'll allow
the
people
color.
to have a match. And
And
with all the extra copper blocks that
happiness.
I'm processing, I'm going to have chests of the oxidized items already ready to go. So then there's no real wait period apart from just me.
They're gonna match, and then we can have more colored stuff that match this wood that Zazzle's gonna hate, but they match.
I mean, my schedule is going to be all over the place because I've got 3 church services that I'm leading. One's this Sunday, 2 in March. I've got 3 national final bonus episodes to do, which involves like listening to extra music and extra writing. I have my regular episodes that I have to do as well. I have to apply for accreditation for this year's contest to see if I can get into the online media center. That's a little stressful because I'm a smaller channel. I'm just like, don't know if I'm going to get in, but also there are people that are boycotting the contest, so that means that some of the big players aren't showing up this year, so maybe I'll have a better chance of getting in. Which is sad, but true.
Don't die down there. I didn't think about adding actual water.
What's the name of the song? What's the song?
Kind of did. I mean,
well,
definitely not as fancy, but at least they're there. Good enough for the, I suppose.
I think they should add more color of frog lights.
That would be nice. Have like all the different colors like they do for the dyes.
Yeah, I don't know how they would, but that would mean more colored frogs.
Yes, and have it so you can like change the like have plain ones if you want, and then you just like add a dye and you'd be like, ooh, dyed frog lights. Minecraft, if you're listening, get on that immediately.
Obviously they're listening. We're the ones that kept talking about having a baby variant for the babies and stuff like that, and look, it's finally happening. Yeah, that's a high track. There we go. Ooh. I can't wait for them eventually to add the crabs. Because if they add the crabs, then we can finally have a good crab rave area.
Woo! Crave the rave.
Yes. Almost just jumped off and didn't freaking
I also need to make
use my elytra for a moment.
How do I make signs again?
Nope. I'm finally off of the freaking stupid Skoke Vein area. Praise the Lord.
Hooray!
Oh, I thought I was gonna lose my mind having to place those.
Okay, it's stripped wood.
Now I get a little break.
What do I do?
Doing fine. How are you doing, gamers? I'm doing good.
Why the fuck did that Spotify ad just play at full volume even though I've got it at like 25% volume? What the fuck?
Do they adjust the volume for advertisements?
Not usually.
That's how Green's doing, and Alex is also doing good.
I was just like scrolling through songs, like trying to find the one that I was thinking of.
What you up to?
And then like an ad popped up, and like it was full volume. Like I clicked on the volume, like where it currently is, and it got way quieter once I did that.
Yeah, so sometimes Spotify will alter the volume of the device so that it plays the advertisement because they know that some people lower the volume during ads.
Yeah, well, that was the first fucking ad.
Yeah, welcome to capitalism.
They're like, oh, we're getting our money.
My eardrums.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened to me on Twitch, where I've had like the stream on low volume, and then like the volume will like double or triple just for the ads. And I'm just like, no thank you, so I just mute the stream until the ads are done, because I'm just like, I don't need to listen to this nonsense. As long as the streamer still gets paid their 2 cents, I'm good.
My 2 cents comes into regards when you don't want my 2 cents, but I'm gonna give you my 2 cents regardless!
Well, I mean, if Kiki gets paid like a penny for an ad, I'll just be like, yeah, because that's Kiki's living. Although, if you stream Beat Saber, though, you could technically write off those extra song packs as a business expense.
I know. Oh my! My tax person was literally just talking to me about that. She was all like, "Okay, make sure you tell me all the games you bought the stream and everything." And I'm like, I didn't buy any games to stream because I didn't stream any other games when I used the stream.
If you purchase new hardware, if you even like the software packages, like if you pay for like Adobe Pro or whatever, then you could put that on your taxes because it's technically a business expense.
Yes, I do know that. I have Spotify. What I used to pay for their servers, I wrote that off. I got
Yeah.
this chair last year, so I did write that off.
I mean, I don't make enough money to worry about paying taxes. My non-refundable tax credits always outweigh the amount of tax that I owe. Like, it's hilarious, but also sad. So I don't have to worry about writing things off for my taxes just yet, although one day I might have to. But yeah, I have so many
Finish some
unclaimed non-refundable
schoolwork.
tax credits, because the thing is, I went to school
Now I'm thinking of hopping on
for
some
8 years, and
Valorant.
every single
Take
one of those
Piney
years I
with
claimed
you.
tuition as part of my non-refundable tax credits. So I've got like 80,000 in non-refundable tax credits between provincial and federal. So like,
So Piney isn't moping
it's
around.
really okay. Like, unless if I become a millionaire and start making like $10 million a year on a hedge fund,
I know
then
everybody
maybe I'll
speaks
start
to
worrying
you,
about paying
what?
taxes, but as of right now, I'm just like, nope.
Trust me. Piney will appreciate it if you take him with you to go play some Valorant. Interesting.
Yeah, taxes in Canada are weird. Because we basically get like a personal amount every year. That's like the bare minimum that everybody gets to like claim back on taxes. That you don't
Is
pay,
that why
like, I
streamers
think it's
all
like
of a sudden
15,000,
edit on stream?
where it's like if you
Um,
owe like
I don't know if
20,000
that's
in
why they
taxes, you only pay,
edit
like,
on
5 as the
stream.
first 15 kicks in, something along those
I
lines. I'm
think
not a tax
like
expert, don't
because
quote me on that.
it's what you're going to, it's what you're using to make money with. It's still part of the business, which is why you can write off like software packages and stuff like that. Like so like if I
if I
bought
found
a editing software package
Pull it up. Okay.
and used it to make like my TikToks and everything and my YouTube and stuff like that, then that's something I can write off because that's connected to my streaming, which is connected to my business, air quotation, which is allows me to write it off.
There we go. I finally got the song pulled up, and now I can
Like
finally scratch
sometimes
that
a lot
itch.
of people
Okay.
will stream what they do IRL because that's them streaming that allows them to be able to write that off because they
The song was
did it for
22
the
by Lily
business.
Allen, by the way.
So like going out to eat to like fancy places,
was
they
on
could
Allen's
write
name,
that
that
off and
sounds
stuff like
familiar.
that. Or that's
She's
why
the one
when
that
I
did
go to
Fuck You.
TwitchCon and stuff like that, that's
I
why
know
I
what that song
write.
is.
I can write that off because I
It's
always do a
basically
stream
song saying
there.
Fuck you to homophobes.
I always stream there so I can write
To process
that off
I
as a
had to
business
process that for
trip
a minute. I was like,
because
wait a minute.
it's because I streamed at TwitchCon and everything.
All I heard was homo, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, you
The
know, like people who are
fudge?
afraid of owning a
Phobes.
home.
Yeah.
People who are afraid of being homeowners.
It's so silly. I love that. Can I drive my car on stream so it's a tax expense? Not a tax person, so please don't claim this as fact.
If you
I
buy it
maybe the
for
gas.
that purpose.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe
Not
the
un- the
gas you
only
use
way-
can be expensed as taxes. I don't know if you can write the car off though.
The only way that you could argue to write off the car is if your business is reliant on the item. So,
Oh,
for
if you give
example, like
away a
editing
car.
software.
You can write that off.
Well,
Because the streamer did that. They were talking about doing that, and they were like, well, I can't technically write that off if I give away a car.
well, it has to be related to your business. So, for example, when streamers use
It's
editing
a-
software, that is essential to their job, and so you can write that off on taxes.
It's a giveaway for the stream, for you watching it.
But it's not a requirement for your business. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like streaming software is a requirement in order to you cannot stream without streaming software, right? And so if you're
But
paying
it's
for a premium,
promotion,
that
oh.
gives you the I still wouldn't argue that to be a business expense. A business expense is like office supplies. You know, like buying a pencil in order to write like a note for a colleague. That's like business related. Like people can technically claim like dinner as a business expense if you discuss business, and you can write that off on your taxes. That's how you get like politicians getting like $200 dinners because they write that off as parliamentary business and they're just like, okay, whatever. But a car would be, you'd have to argue that to the tax department.
Ooh,
say,
food
like,
credit.
this car
Credit.
is essential.
You stream going to
Yeah,
food
so yeah.
places, so you're driving there, and then you'll be able to write the car off because you're using it to get to the food places while streaming driving there. Like you're.
Yes.
Again,
yes, it
not a
works.
tax
It
expert,
works.
not an
It
American
works.
tax
It totally
expert.
works.
I would argue that you could expense the gas. I
Quiet
don't
piggy.
think you can expense the vehicle. I really don't think you can. But I think you can expense the gasoline if you're a food critic that travels, because the travel expense would be the gasoline.
You don't know
not
that. You're
necessarily the
Canadian.
car. Well, I mean, like, yes.
No,
granted,
you don't know
like,
it. You don't know it. You're Canadian.
Tax laws are
That's
fairly common
invalid
in most Western
arguments.
society.
Invalid arguments because you're
Interesting.
Canadian.
We are not about to commit tax fraud.
Have we determined if Trox is Canadian or American? That we don't know. But my saying is, again, not a tech person. I have to make this perfectly crystal clear. Writing off cars is very difficult in any tech world.
I'm not
Gasoline's a
surprised.
lot easier. Transit passes are
makes sense,
easy.
yeah.
Editing software, even going to restaurants is easy because, again, if it's part of your job, where it's like you're schmoozing clients or you're like needing to eat while discussing business, that's an expensive business.
Hey, how's it going?
Those arguments are easy to make. But when
I
it
don't
comes
see
to
you around
like
here often.
trying to like expense a car in
color ID.
taxes, it's a lot harder.
Somebody
What about
come and
purely
get
blah,
her.
blah, blah. My
She's
whole use of content
dancing
is
like
that I
a
test how
stripper.
consumable food is in a vehicle, so both food
I gotta
are.
get myself away from this place.
I
That's a
don't
good
know if
one.
That's a viable business idea. But like,
I mean, that would be very niche, but I can definitely see it.
What's the end product though? Because like, if in order to be a viable business, you have to fill a need in the market. So like,
Well, people
for
make a
example-
mess in their car all the time, and so by Trox testing which food is easily consumable while driving, they can then make a list and publicly market that if you're ever going on a long road trip, these are the foods that is easiest for you to eat and not make a mess in your car.
Okay.
Just don't make a mess, forehead.
Don't make a mess for
Nah, because if I have a steak dinner and I'm trying to eat that while driving, that's obviously not very viable.
Why the fuck are you eating steak dinners while driving? Fucking pull over.
Yeah, especially with cutting.
Why can't I?
Fucking
Okay,
pull
so
over.
I
dumbass.
can't speak for Canadian. I can't speak for American law, but I can do Canadian. According to Canadian tax codes, you can claim the gasoline and oil, repairs and maintenance, insurance, the interest on a loan to buy the truck, and the license and registration fees. Those are the expenses for the truck, not the cost of the truck itself. So if I'm reading this correctly, again, not a tax thing, you can claim taxes on the expenses for the vehicle, not the vehicle itself.
Aren't
so if you
tax
are doing
experts
a-
just called taxperts?
So
What
if
you trying to
are
call them
doing-
taxidermies last week?
Well, no,
Taxidermy.
that's the business name, you know. Taxidermists are the people that do taxes.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
It was
it's
something.
not saying you can expense an actual car, but you can expense like the gas and the maintenance on the car.
Let's ignore that
Although,
I
let
am
me
eating
see,
a
business
5-star meal in
expenses.
a May. Here are the best meals to eat while you're out running for the IRS in your car. Yeah, see? It's
Today on
niche.
Watch Mojo, we list the top 5 meals to eat in a Maybach while running
Yeah,
from the
it just
IRS.
says you can deduct expenses you incur
Number
to run a motor
5.
vehicle, not the actual motor vehicle itself.
Apparently,
So
a
they don't
fucking
want to
steak
let
dinner.
you They don't want you to expense that $30,000 car, but you know the $100 on this and the $100 on that.
Well, because that would be
And
taking advantage of the tax system, right?
they take
So,
advantage
like,
of us, so why can't I take advantage of them?
because it's the government and they hold the power.
And
Yeah. You can deduct office expenses for pens, pencils, paper clips, stationery, and stamps. So that's nice. Postage stamp is covered. Meals and entertainment is 50% of either the amount you incur or an amount that is reasonable in the circumstances, whichever is less. So it's not fully, but you can claim 50% of the food costs for meals and entertainment.
can I write off that
Maintenance and
really
repairs.
fancy chair that's like over $1,000?
Ooh, you can deduct expenses for advertising, which includes ads in Canadian newspapers, television, and radio stations.
So if I use a car to advertise my stream, can I write it off then?
No, it says newspapers, TV, and radio. So if you pay
Alright, what if you get like a big ass billboard, put it on the side of the car?
Billboards are not counted. It has to be newspapers, television, and radio.
Okay.
What if I drive it in front of a
print
TV
out-
station?
What if you print out a newspaper and like laminate it, tape that shit to the side of your car?
You can only claim the expenses on the newspaper itself, not the car.
What if I put the car in the newspaper?
Like a picture of the car.
Advertising the stream right on the side of it, then can I write off the car?
You can write off the advertisement, not the car.
Oh my gosh!
I'm trying to look at, like...
What if she like photoshops herself like in a fisherman outfit, but like instead of holding a giant fish like you do in like Tinder profiles, it's her car, and then that's in the advertisement.
You only pay for the... I'm trying to make this as crystal clear as possible. You cannot write off a car.
Well, we're trying as hard to write off a car. We have to help Troxer. They want to write off a car. We can't disappoint them.
There's repairs. You can claim repairs. So, like, if you do a ship of Theseus...
So if we buy
idea
the
where
car
it's
from
like,
scratch and completely build it, does that mean we can write it off then?
repairs and maintenance, I mean, if you buy
Well,
a
I bought
tire
this
that's
non-existent
broke-
car and it needs repairs to be fully functional. And we fully function it all the way to the point of it being a running car. That means you can
It's
write
like,
it off,
oh,
right?
My engine doesn't work. I need a new engine. Oh no, my tires don't work anymore. I need new tires. Hypothetical. Well, here. If you buy a basic chassis with broken parts, like the engine doesn't work, the wheels don't work, whatever.
What if you get like a Flintstones car, and then you just like
That's what I'm
tape an
thinking.
engine
It's
to
like we
it?
could do that.
Motorize
Maybe.
it.
But yeah, I'm trying to read like all the tax code stuff, and nothing is about like
I
buying
think it's
car.
the
It's just
same in
the
the US. A lot of the
expenses
expenses are written
a
off.
car.
But not the
Alright,
vehicle to
what
sell
if
TV on top of the mansion.
you,
Got
like,
it. I can't tell if we're on to something or not.
Take like the most basic parts of the car
I don't know what we're
and
on
you,
either.
like,
Oh, we're in the
super
Elytra.
glue them
Okay, well, it's about to
together.
break anyways.
onto a
But
dumpster
can
with
I
wheels,
request that we
and you
get
call it,
a
like, I don't know, like a Cybertruck
warped
or
wood
something,
and crimson wood
And-
tree farm?
and like it's held together with the super glue, right? It's not the car kind of super glue. It's just like commercial usage,
Right.
Super glue.
and like the edges are like knives. It's very dangerous to both the person driving and everyone around. Can you write
So-
that off?
I'll tell you exactly what you can write off because somebody actually has put it in a very good use. The use of your car for business purposes can be written off in taxes. If you, not for the car itself, you just cannot write off. Like if I went to purchase a new car, I cannot write that purchase off. However, I can write off fuel costs when I use it for business. Insurance, the repairs and the maintenance.
What if you play soccer with the cars and like you strap rockets like to the back?
We've got
like,
the Rocket
like,
League now.
You like add like the like with the hydraulics, like you know, like where they like lift the
I
wheels
almost
off the
died
ground and
there.
shit, like you have those with rockets and it's on a car and you're playing soccer with, like, or sorry, wait, you're Canadian, so football.
No, we call it soccer in Canada
Football?
as well.
Oh, okay.
We call it soccer. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like, can you write that kind of car off?
So you're talking about, so are you talking about purchasing modifications and then adding it to the vehicle, or does the vehicle come with the modifications pre-installed?
Yes.
Okay, so for a car that has pre-installed modifications, no. If you are purchasing modifications separately to make your vehicle work for your business...
All right, Kiki, we need to buy rockets and hydraulics.
I think you could make that argument.
And strap them to your car.
The thing is that in order for it to be used for taxes, it has to be used for things like client meetings, job site visits, deliveries or pickups, or trips to temporary work locations. So
what if
things
I
like
do
commuting or running errands or personal travel doesn't count. So you have to like track your mileage separately.
Okay, what if I live in the car and stream me living in the car until...
then you can pay for the fuel, you can pay for any maintenance that you have to... So, like, if you have to replace the engine, or if you have to replace the oil, or if the transmission dies, then yes, you could claim that as an expense on taxes.
All right, so what if you do your business and personal groceries all in one trip?
Then you have to deduct the value of the personal groceries away from the business. So this is actually quite a common thing. Like,
but no, you're talking about like tracking the mileage separately. But what if you do it all in one trip?
Then you have to you have to deduct the mileage from the business from the personal.
But
yeah, I do know. No, that one actually does make
It's not the same mileage. It's a percentage.
No, because you're doing it at the same place, like all like.
But it's not for the
shop,
business, sadly.
So I will give you a real life example of how this would work. So if you are buying groceries from Costco, that 50% of it's for the business, 50% of it is for your home use.
Just making shit up on the spot as to.
No, I know, but this is actually a legitimate case.
Is he becoming a robot?
For your business, then you claim the business amounts on those groceries. You're using your fuel to pick up those items.
Hello? Oh, it's me. Yup. Oh. We're not back. Okay. Yeah, my internet died. I was like, I didn't know if it was you or me because I could hear green fine, but I couldn't hear you fine. That's what I was really confused about. But yeah, okay. OBS says it's fine, but Twitch definitely is not saying that it's fine. Let me see if I refresh. Does it still say unstable? Nope. Okay, it's fixed. Oh.
Kiki, you're back.
Yeah, my internet died for like 2 seconds.
Hello.
Hello. I almost jumped down there to you.
No, she's just here. And
Yeah, I haven't joined back yet. There we go.
yeah, Alex is asking if you were like back on the thing or whatever, but I was just saying no, that you were still
I'm
just staying there.
back.
But now you're here.
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Okay, yeah. It was like I like at first I didn't know it was me because for some reason I could hear green fire. You were the only one that was being robotic, so I thought it was
Aw.
you. But then when I looked at
silenced.
yes, but when I looked at my OBS, I realized my internet had like completely died for a little bit.
Damn.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
But I'm happy it came back
Domo.
and we didn't have to do like the whole stream being cut into 2 pieces mess.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, I like the disconnection feature where it keeps it from doing that, but at the same time I also feel like it's not long enough.
Yeah, whenever I have to do like meetings and stuff, and before I had access to my current setup, which gives me unlimited meeting time, thank goodness for that.
When she was
I had like the time limits, and I would have had to like
22,
cut off at
Future
specific
looked
times and have to
bright.
like paste it together. It's just like,
but she's nearly 30 now, and she's out every
But it
night.
banned me from using my Electra and I actually almost
It's like a
died
look
because
in
of
her
that.
face. She's got that look in her
I
eye.
almost missed
Sticking out
the
your hand,
scaffolding.
wondering
It's a really
why.
big turbo for my
Sad,
business
but
to
it's
get to the
true, how
client's meeting
society says her
faster.
life is already over. To do and there's nothing to say.
Trox, I'm so sorry, but
Yes.
I don't think we're able to figure out how you can ride off a car. But if you want a giant rocket for your car, we can figure out how to write that off.
yeah, no, you
Make-
cannot write off a car, but you can write off the maintenance of the car.
Yeah, so
It's not
it does seem very feasible for you to be able to use the I need the rockets to get to the clients faster logic.
Well, she does it, boyfriend.
I mean,
She gets one
You could
night
Yeah.
make the argument.
stands.
See?
Thinking, how did I get here? I'm doing all that I can.
You'll get the car
That's
first and
what
figure
it's
it
true,
out.
how society
Actually,
says her
I
life is
should probably go
already
and
over,
Fix my
over.
wings. So I'm gonna go do that real quickly.
And there's nothing to say.
yeah, taxes are always a funny thing.
Till the
where
man
it's
of her
like, you
dreams
can
comes
claim
along, picks her
certain-
up
like, you
and
can even
puts
claim
her
medical
over her
expenses in
shoulder.
Canadian taxes. I did that once.
Shoulder.
For
It's
a
unlikely
ambulance ride, it
in
was
this
like
day and
something dollars.
age.
But like, it made no
That's
difference because I
interesting.
don't. It's non-refundable tax credits, which means I don't get money. It's just I pay less tax, which I don't make enough to pay taxes anyways because my personal amount is higher than the money that I make. So it's like, well, it's a moot point.
That's what's true, how society says
That
her life is
is
already
weird.
over. Oh,
But I do agree, it is
nothing to do and there's nothing to
interesting
say.
finding out things you can write on, but you can't write off.
Till the man of her dreams comes
Yeah, it
along,
is a bit
picks
odd
her up,
how like
puts her over his
the tax
shoulder,
code has
shoulder,
developed,
shoulder. It seems so
especially with like
unlikely
digital stuff
in this
that's
day
been added
and
recently.
age.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fact that you can write off like a microphone, a keyboard. Like you could write off a computer, like your
Yes.
desktop computer. That
But
would
that's
be a
what you
business expense. If you're,
use.
yeah, that's what you use. But like not a car,
No.
because like it's you can technically do your job without a car, like unless if you're like in a very niche job, in which case I would consult a tax expert.
Okay, let me message Taco real quickly.
Oh,
At Taco. At Taco.
It's like I start a riot.
How do you write off
Let's start
a
a riot.
car
Right on. Yep, be quiet.
on your
Let's
taxes
start a riot.
for streaming?
Shut up, fuck, peace and quiet.
There we go.
It would be like you would have to really make an argument to the IRS if you were gonna do that.
No, Trox, I can't add everyone. That's me. I always take my tax questions to Taco because I keep trying to ask him how I can write off a onesie.
If you're reviewing it, if the product's a review on stream, then you can claim it as a tax. Part of the office is
I
your...
don't want to fish it up and go up like
Whoops.
we can way too much, but now I think I'm done.
I keep forgetting to mute Enderman sounds out here.
Fuck that shit, let's start a riot. Right on.
But yeah, if you wanted to claim your onesie, just make it a product review on your
Right
stream,
on.
and then that's a business
That
expense.
shit up, fuck peace and quiet.
Ooh.
But you'd have to like do a review, and like you'd have to like make it part of your job, which right now is not, because you're a game.
Yeah,
content
Enderman
creator.
farms can get loud.
You
Okay.
have to start reviewing products as a job in order for it to qualify as a business expense.
So I can't do like a one-time review. I gotta do more than one.
To make the argument for the tax
Splash.
department, I would, again, not a tax expert, please consult a lawyer, a tax expert. But in my opinion, as a
taxidermist.
novice person,
Yeah.
you would need to
We
establish
have
that
this
you are
mod
a
on here where you can
reviewer,
mute certain sounds. Like I
and that
use it
is
at the gold
vital to
farm.
your reviewing
that we used to
job
have.
purchase products for
I had it to where it
review.
would
And then you could claim
mute
part of the I don't think you can claim the whole thing, but like part of the
mine
expense.
carts.
There's like a
but I always
percentage
forget
that
to
I'm
do it
pretty
here at the
sure
Enderman
is
farm.
what you're able to claim. See, you can't see very much for. What if I did that? It's a bit better.
I haven't
but you
messed around with
still-
this in a while. This was really fun to build. It was really nerve-wracking, but you're gonna have access to all the end gate portals. I couldn't figure out a way to incorporate like a walkway up to it.
I would like to solve the seating problem.
But
if
I
can
don't
get
know.
that sorted.
It was already hard enough because they weren't
now I'm already
procedurally equally around
Oh,
and
there we go.
stuff, but
Okay, well, that's a better
You struggling there, Kiki?
public gallery.
no, I was explaining something.
Okay.
Whee!
I just saw you like staring at the like trap doors and
What if
like
No,
I
I
was
was-
trying to if you were like just struggling to figure it out or
No, I was explaining that I couldn't figure out how to incorporate them into the build where there was an easier like walk up way to it so you can just get up there instead of having to like jump onto the trapdoors and parkour into it basically.
gotcha.
Did I ever come across the next color? It's orange.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps I did because it's an orange.
Like your father, it's a
Robbie
couple
going
you're after.
to
It's not how you find it.
finish up the rest
Do you?
of the
Do you
choke
really
area
enjoy living a life
and then
that's so
probably get off after
hateful?
that.
Cause there's a hole where your soul should be. You're losing control a bit, and it's really distasteful.
Because I forgot Chewy's here because I did hear him out there.
Fuck you very, very much.
And I went to go and see Chewy.
Cause we hate what you do, and we hate
I
your
swear every
whole
time he
crew.
comes,
so
he's, like,
please
gotten
don't
bigger.
stay in
But my sisters are like,
touch.
nah, he's not. I'm like, I
Fuck
don't
you,
know.
fuck you very,
It
very
definitely
much.
looked like he's still growing.
Cause your words don't translate, and it's getting quite late. So please don't stay in touch.
Oh my god, shouldn't I grab the lime?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you,
Where's the
fuck
line
you,
go?
fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, there it is. I left it down here. Oh yeah, Green, you're leaving at the end of the month, right?
Start of the month, but yeah.
Where's Green going?
I am moving.
What?
Yeah.
Are you? Is this a move that you want?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I am gonna be in the Chicago area.
Oh, getting all fancy.
Wait, does that put you in the same time zone as me? No.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And then I won't be confused by whenever you say like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, but it's 6.
Yeah, I'm still.
And I'm not
confused
actually
about that
I'm not actually confused. I'm actually confused. I just
You'll be on the same time zone as me.
That's very
Oh
exciting.
my gosh. It's gonna be crazy.
Yep, I'm gonna be in an incorrect time zone.
Actually, it'll be
Well,
correct
no,
for
you'll
you
be in
now
a different
since,
one.
since that's
Yeah,
where you're
it's
going
the wrong
to.
one.
Not the wrong one. It's just a different.
No, it's a wrong one.
Oh, well,
It-
apparently I'm
it
actually already through
lies
the
about
choke
the time.
area. For some reason, I thought there was more choke area. I am not about to deal with this, so... Yeah, I ain't doing that no more. Yep, I do not feel like placing more scope veins. Here we go. Plus, I gotta go to the
You still
bathroom
go up to
anyways.
Chicago every now and then for like whatever, like still, right?
No, I have not been to Chicago in a very long time.
Okay, I just remember like us being up there at the same time and not meeting up or whatever. So I was just gonna be like, oh, do you want the address help be at, just in case you are ever up there again or whatever. But
I haven't actually done any road trips in a very long time, sadly.
okay.
Hey, well, where did I get this light gray concrete from? Oh.
Right there.
Here
Yeah.
we-
Good
yeah.
job. That one was a very hard block to place, I know.
Thank you. I actually think I'm gonna call it there. I very much need to go to the bathroom right now anyways.
Go piss, girl.
Yep.
And
Thank
then
you
come
two for
back.
thank you two for
Don't
keeping me
leave
company.
me. Don't leave
Oh,
me.
thank you for listening to me ramble on about
Please.
I'll be
tax
back.
deductions.
Please
It
don't
is tax
leave me.
season. Everybody go do your taxes. Don't commit tax evasion.
Especially if you get free money like I do.
What if I'm like told to roll for
Initiative.
something and I roll a nat 20 and
Oh, and then I guess you're getting that car for free.
That allows
Woo!
me that allows me to dodge.
Yet no,
Oh.
you still want to do your taxes. I don't know what it's like in America, but in Canada we get free money if we do our taxes.
You either get free money or you owe
It's-
money.
It is not
We
free
still
money.
get
It just means you paid too many taxes throughout the rest of the year.
No. We get actual
No,
free
but
money.
I'm saying
very much not like that.
I'm
in
saying that's
America.
what I'm saying that's what it is in America. Tax returns are not. It's not free money.
Free.
It just means that you
Oh.
paid too much.
throughout
like
the year,
before.
and they're returning it back to you,
Yeah.
so you give it right back to them.
Yeah, no, we get free money in Canada. It's pretty great.
Oh
Well,
my
it is
god!
nice. While it is
We-
nice to get big amounts all at
I only
once
get,
like that, it's also like
$65 a month.
that means that
not a lot.
that means like you were struggling for no reason throughout the rest of the year because you paid too much.
Like I get $65 a month from the government, and then I get another $80 every quarter.
So it's not like
Yeah,
I'm
see,
getting
that's-
like
that's
tens
just-
of thousands of dollars.
That's just UBI though. We don't have that here.
No, it's not. It's
'Cause-
something.
'cause-
It's called something else. Yeah.
It's like we suck.
And on that
Yeah.
note,
That's what
I'm
US
off
stands for. It's actually like two U's right next
This
to
is
each
the
other to form a
progress so
W.
far in the build.
Kiki was awesome.
We're
S
over
means suck, so
halfway
it's smooth suck.
done.
Bye,
And
Kiki.
so, yeah, bye. See you
Oh.
next week.
Bye. I'm gonna miss you.
Miss
I'll
you
miss
too.
you as well.
Oh, I gotta pee. But that was a good stream. That was very fun. When Taco Tech messaged me back on how you can write off your car, I will get back to you, Drox. Yep. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I did. It was cool. Even though it went over my small little brain. Thanks, I'll need it. You're welcome. I got you. I got you. It will involve having the stream though, so we'll figure that one out. Taco's not a tax expert either, but we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I've been seeing a lot of people play this High on Life 2 game. Maybe I seen you guys the base trade. They're playing it right now. Maybe we can see what it's all about. Base trade TV. Base trade. Where the fudge is it in this list? There he is. Yep. I don't know, as the government basically pays for my cell phone bill every month. Lucky you. Government don't pay for nothing for me. But yep. As always, I appreciate you all. And I love you all. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And a great day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.